Mark got a facelift and shaved his beard. Can you guys hear us all right? New audio equipment, new setup. I was there under Obama.
Hello.
It was Biden and the CIA. We've already been drinking heavily, so forgive us.
Not me.
Sure can. Awesome. All right, let me see what we got going on here. Good evening, gents. What, Kaiser? What, the shave, the face, shaving the face?
Yeah, dude, I shaved. Sorry.
Mark shaved.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have already been talking without us. I got it. All right. Make sure everything is going off all right. Dead air.
Dead air.
Well, I'm not talking.
Oh, what happened?
I'm doing something.
I'm bad at filling space. Yeah. Well, Chris, take your seat.
I'm waiting for that T-shirt.
Waiting for that T-shirt.
Pellish is waiting for that T-shirt.
Yeah, me too. As long as it's not in men's.
You've
locker
stolen how
30.
many T-shirts? Get out of here! And you just started working here.
What do you mean, a mark?
Mark, that's right.
How's the audio? Is the audio good? Are we too loud? Too low? Can we be louder? What's up?
I think the audio sounds okay between the two of us and two mics. I think everyone said sounds good, right?
2 bears, 1 cave.
Sounds good. Yeah. Easy.
Dude,
Audio is good.
this place is haunted, man. Like when I went to the bathroom right now, went to wash my hands, some weird fucking noise happened in the background. Like I don't know if it's like what the. This place is haunted. That's all I'm saying.
Audio is good.
Audio's good. All right, cool, man.
All right, so Mark had the pleasure of going to a secret event in Washington.
Well, it's not really much of a secret.
Not a secret anymore, but we had to keep it hush hush until the event actually went down. But LokoTech held a meet and greet. It was only a select few invites, a couple YouTubers, and us or Mark. So we got some interesting little gizmos and gadgets from them, which was nice to see. Unfortunately, they made Mark self-destruct the unit before being able to take it home. Nice little coastal crypto case, and it's a USB miner, right? A USB-C miner.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Made poor Mark drill through the ASIC chip.
Oh, I meant to unscrew those enough to where we could actually open it.
Did you bring the Allen key
I
in?
don't know where. Yeah, I thought I did. I guess I didn't. It's probably in the other room.
Well, I'll fidget with it until I can get it open.
There you go. Show everybody, which I'm sure you guys have seen in other YouTube channels.
Yeah, but hopefully we can
them talk.
Shine some light on any misinformation that may have been out there on previous channels, and answer some questions that may not have been clearly answered in other streams.
Yeah.
We've done some more digging into the board itself, PCB wise, chip wise. We have our own theories and our own thought process behind it. I don't know how clearly we can articulate our thoughts because of the amount of alcohol that we've consumed thus far tonight, but we will do our best.
What are you talking about? We just started, man. We haven't. No one's drinking.
No one's drinking. Sorry, no one's drinking. Yeah, this is a professional channel.
Yeah, we
Geek of All Trades says, yo,
what's up, dude?
Love the shorts, by the way. Those were hilarious. Those
was also nice meeting you for the first time.
Those were some funny shorts. I got a kick out of them. What, Chris? What were they
The
patterns?
shorts.
The
No.
shorts? No, they weren't patterned shorts.
Hey, we made it. All right. We have cables. Cables are inbound.
Cables are about awesome.
I did it for us.
Mark is still placing orders.
Yeah.
I think I got it open.
Hey.
I don't know how well it's going to be able to pick it up. There we go. But you can see the holes in the middle of the ASIC chip that they made poor Mark drill. So we can't play with it.
You can't play with
I
it.
can't play with it. Mark got to play with it.
I got to actually play with someone else as well. I was there, but and this one
You're supposed to only play with your own.
You're right. You're supposed to.
Right.
Right.
But Goat got to play with he got his own, I believe, right? And a bunch
Grab
of
a
the
chair,
other guys.
dude.
Yeah, grab a chair.
Yeah, like but you're just like standing there live.
So format
Or you
wise,
can, like, fucking come over here. Oh, we'll make space.
we'll make
Whatever.
space for you.
It's our first time, guys.
Correct Mark if he's wrong, but from what Mark has told me, Goat, you were there as well. We're looking at what 500 mega hash and 175, 150 watts.
It's
500.
1.5 watts.
1.5. No.
Yeah, 1.5 watts per. Yes, something like. Dude, he ran it off of a USB-C thing. Like, that's not 100. You're not pulling 100 watts off a USB-C.
So, multi-layer
The
multi-layer
hash blade
PCB.
itself is supposed to be 150 watts or something like that.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. It's a combination ASIC and FPGA chip. It's an interesting setup. What I think they're gonna, why they launched it this way or let us play with it this way. One for the testing of the ASIC and the efficiency, but all they have to do is mirror this 4 more times to get an actual blade, right? And that's the goal for the end of the day is to put this in a hash blade.
Mm-hmm.
4 chips or 5 chips, whatever it is.
To scale it based on what they gave us here to look at and analyze and play with, to scale it, it seems like it's obviously really a no-brainer, and scaling it into multiplying 4 times, easy.
Yeah. Clean looking board compared to some of the others that we've seen in the past. I'm excited. Mark had a nice conversation with the guys from LokoTech, kind of pulled them aside. So hopefully we'll have something to offer to you guys here. We're going to hopefully set up a conversation with them here shortly as they get ready to pull the trigger on more manufacturing and production, right? But
yeah, so just to give like a little bit of detail, I was the party foul for the entire event. I showed up late. My Uber, a lot of protests going on in DC. It just made a mess of everything, and my Uber just showed up basically super late, and which resulted in me showing up super late. But all the guys got to play with the USB miner. When I showed up, I forget who. I think it was DJ Mines was doing a recording live. If it wasn't him, it was Chump that was doing it. Had his mining showing off the dashboard and things like that, and one of his lives or his shorts or whatever. And we went into like the whole spiel, all this other stuff of what they're doing, how they're doing it, and things like that. Once the event, during the event, we were able to ask an ASIC dev a bunch of the questions. Yeah, we'll get to that. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, so we were able to ask the ASIC dev a bunch of questions. Goat knows about this. He obviously can be in there. And near the end, I asked a question that wasn't really. He didn't hear me well enough, and when he asked it, he kind of went and glossed over it. But I was able to once the stream, I don't know, or the conversation, phone call with the ASIC dev was over. The question that I had, Christian, one of the guys from LokoTech, took me kind of off a little bit from what everybody else was doing. They were messing with their unit and finishing up the drilling and things like that, and testing out their unit to make sure it didn't work before they left. Christian took me aside and basically answered my question in a little bit depth. And what was my question when I asked that? So I asked him, okay, this will actually get into some of what you guys are actually talking about here in the chat with the age of technology. I asked, why you guys chose the 12 nanometer chip versus going industry standard, which, Bitmain holds that standard at this point, which is, 6 or 7 nanometers, especially on script, because that's really what the L7 is doing right now. Are you zoom in a little bit? Blur in the back. What are you doing?
Keep talking. You're good.
What was I saying? So yeah, he basically said, it came down to money. They were only able to source enough seed to start the company, change the company name, things like that, and they took half of that and basically went into R&D with this chip. The chip itself is not so. The 12 nanometer chip is an older version of a chip, right? But it seems like based on what they told us, I should say, they have re-engineered the chip, right? So the way they're making it is what's making it more efficient. So you're going to continue to say, oh, but it's, technology from, 1918 or whatever. They reinvented the wheel, basically, here is what they're telling us, right? The way that they're doing it.
From what I'm gathering from what our conversation Mark was telling me earlier, it's a 12 nanometer chip, but the wafer technology underneath the chip size is what they have changed. So the silicon wafer that builds this ASIC chip is what they have re-engineered. Just because it's a 12 nanometer size, it's not the same 12 nanometer chip that you'd find, say, in an L3. Size-wise, it's the same, but the wafer technology behind it is different. That's where they're getting the efficiency from, is how that silicon chip has been manufactured for these boards specifically.
Yeah.
Yes, no, maybe so. That's what I'm getting. I mean, I'm picking up bits and pieces from what Mark was saying, from what others at the event have said. So I'm kind of, with you guys as well, kind of speculating on what was said and what's been developed and what I've been able to see. Again, it's a shame that they made you guys drill through all these boards, because I would have loved to have been able to
you were invited to the event, so you could have showed up and you could have played with it yourself. I probably would have been on time had you came to the event.
I know.
Just saying. Because I probably would have left like an hour early. Just to get over there. So yeah, it was a good event. Elon Musk strikes back. So I took a lot away from it. The guys seem genuine at LokoTech, and we have, if you go back in the channel, we have made and expressed our concerns about LokoTech and just kind of everything. We showing a disagreement, things like that. So yeah. Let us know if you guys have any questions. The same specs as the Moonlander 2. I used to have a Moonlander. One of my first videos on a previous channel was about the Moonlander 2. This is not the same specs. It is not anywhere near what the Moonlander 2 was. The Moonlander 2 is definitely a lottery miner, and this little wafer guy, USB, definitely is a lottery miner, but once they take this to scale and put it on a hash blade, which we've yet to see, they promised that we more than likely would get one prior to launch, but
even if the numbers that you were saying are correct, and this little board is 500 mega hash,
right?
Well, let's take that and look at the bigger picture. That's an L3,
right?
And an L3 is 504 mega hash at
it was like
1200 watts,
478, 480,
right.
Somewhere around there.
So size comparison for a chip that's in the same ballpark and size, they've done quite a bit underneath the hood.
Yeah.
You know, and they talked numbers with you a little bit, price wise, why they went with the 12 nanometer versus saying like the industry standard, which is the 6th. And it came down to the price, right? Like 25 million versus 12 million. You know, it was pretty big jump in price.
It was $6 million to do the R&D and create the 12 nanometer chip. And according to them, it was $25 million to do the 6 nanometer chip.
5 nanometer, 6 nanometer, whatever, in that ballpark. So, what questions do you guys have? I'm trying to keep up with the chat here. By the time we come out with Hashblade, my channel will have 15,000 subs.
I'm sure, dude.
Hey, we hope to be there with you. We're still chugging along with our subs. I mean, we've been skeptical about the Hashblade from day one, just from what we've seen, what we've picked up. But having the opportunity and the availability to go out to this event, meet them face to face, makes a big difference in our eyes. Mark, having the opportunity to talk to them and judge their character as a company and as individuals is a little bit, brings some reassurance to the project, right?
I will say this, it felt like
homegrown like we are.
Yeah, homegrown like we are, starting from the ground up, trying to figure this out. They definitely have a lot of VC money involved, which we know, some of the adventure of that.
We never got lucky and found any VC money.
I don't want to say lucky, like that would be.
Yeah, never had the opportunity. We tried, couldn't,
right.
Finding that VC money is tough. We were never comfortable with the terms that was offered to us. Mark and I aren't willing to give up stake of our company to anybody else.
Right.
So that's why we never did it. But there's a path to success for everybody. It's always going to be different. It seems like LokoTech is still chugging forward, even with the negative hits that they've taken in timeline delays, in production delays. They're still pushing forward. They're still
Correct.
Trying to get a product out to you guys. They're still being vocal. They're still, trying to be relevant in the space. And they're not just rolling over and playing dead and, claiming bankruptcy like a lot of these other companies are. So that's pretty big. So from a business standpoint, doing this event, having everybody out, talking to everybody, relaying, having the meet and greet, that says a lot for the character of a company, I think.
Yeah. Based on what they told us, it sounds like there's probably going to only be 250,000 units. And those units are going to be basically built in certain time frames. Like the first batch is not going to even be anywhere near 250,000 units. More likely going to be 2,500 units. So another thing too is that they're making 2 iterations of the Hashblade, which not a lot of people are really, not a lot of the other YouTubers are discussing this at all. And so they keep touting that they're focusing on 2 avenues: script mining algorithm, and then they're also focusing on AI. And I just want to put out there that there are going to be 2 iterations of the actual board based on what they're telling us. One that is AI focused, and it's going to be a reduced amount of chips. And then the other, which that AI focused one could potentially mine script algo as well, but it will have a reduced amount of chips because it's meant and driven for AI and AI processing. So your hash rate won't be the same as if you just got a Hashblade. And then there's going to be the Hashblade. And the Hashblade itself, 2 gigahash. Honestly, I mean, it's 150, 175 watts, whatever it is. That's, in my opinion, that needs to be focused on a little bit more, because if they're only making 250,000 Hashblades, or just blades in general, GPU size cards, there is going to be AI chips sounds sketchy. So then you would be saying you'd be saying NVIDIA is sketchy for making the H150. Like that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Not that I'm like trying to stick up for them, but you know they're trying to do a multi
AI right now is a top
it's
niche.
the hot shit,
It's
dude.
the hot chick, right?
Yeah, it's the hot shit.
Everybody's trying to get involved in it, so why wouldn't they? You know,
in my opinion, I think that AI,
diversify.
in my opinion, I think AI is it's a temporary thing. It definitely needs to be niched down a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, AI is like, again, like John was saying, it's a hot chick. It's not.
Are we doing any AI rig hosting? We'll host whatever you want us to host at the end of the day. Do we have any machines on ourselves for AI right now, like Vast AI?
No.
We've looked at it. We've talked about it. But for what we've got going on.
Let me correct you there too, John. If you're trying to bring in the farm a Vast AI rig or something for like Core AI or we might entertain Flux Proof of Work just because there is no clear use case on that just yet. Dynex, people are doing Dynex already, but it's not AI processing. I don't know. I would be hesitant to bring in AI because I would need to know what the hell you're processing first. Like, what are you allowing to come onto your rig prior? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to host something and then some,
Russian mob member or
you're running an illegal gambling site or whatever it is. Like, I don't want none of that. Plus, I mean, most AI rigs are like 1 or 2 cards. Like, it literally is not worth our time. It really is not.
You have to have a pretty big build out for us to consider it.
To really consider it.
Not that we wouldn't. We would just need to have that conversation with whoever wants to do it.
That brings up another thing too. Like, for the exception of those that are already in the farm, exactly.
Lots of
porn. Yes, exactly.
Mark wanted to say it, but I can't.
Yeah.
Tipping Mark's son. So.
Yeah. No, but that's another thing too. Like, we bring up the limit, like it's only 2 cards. We're not going to just do one AI rig for somebody. We're at the point now to where, unless you're in the farm, 1 or 2 units just isn't a no-go anymore. Like, if you're a new client to us, we expect you to have like 5 machines at minimum. Like, we can't just do these onesie-twosies anymore because we physically ran out of space and we're in the process of building more space to bring the power in for that. But we need to consume 5 megawatts and we can't do that at 1 machine at a time anymore.
Right. Yeah, it's getting, and not even that. I mean, it's getting tough to manage, a couple hundred clients with 1 machines versus 1 client with 100 machines.
Well, we definitely don't want that either.
Right.
Because they don't pay their bill and we're pretty fucked.
Right.
So,
but diversification is key, no matter what business you're in.
Can I get 50 more? He says. Yeah, you can. Tell me what you want. We'll figure it out.
We got you, Jason. No worries. Speaking of Jason and his growing farm that he's got going on, we hired our first official Coastal Crypto employee. We blasted him on Discord to put him on the spot, and he's actually here tonight with us, helping us out. Chris, say hi, Chris.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he's working part-time for us, helping us out, trying to get things underway as the farm grows.
Oh, it was like all
and
blurred out.
Make sure we can keep as many of your machines up and running as possible. So he's going to be training with me throughout the week, trying to get the handle on the whole crypto scene and learning these ASICs inside and out.
Right.
And helping with shipping.
Yeah, that's the big thing right there.
I don't have to do shipping on my own anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would go into more on the local tech stuff, but a lot of the other YouTubers covered it. I know that there a couple of YouTubers that couldn't make it, and they were asking other repeated questions, which pretty sure based on the conversation that I had with the unit supply and things like that with Christian, like that was if you're paying attention at the event, it was answered. I asked Ben to have maybe a little bit more detailed conversation as we're a hosting facility and a retail outlet. So as we continue the conversation with Ben, maybe we'll have a little bit more insight as to pre-order and all that fun stuff. But we'll figure it out.
What's your problem, Chris? It's over there laughing at us.
Yeah, right.
So, quiet from the peanut gallery.
Do the hash blades come with heat sink fan?
My drink's getting empty over here, Chris.
So the hash blades. So basically, what was described to us, the hash blades have an internal heat sink on them. It's basically like a heat tube. But the amount of wattage that each chip uses is so low that putting fans on it is literally overkill. And even putting these in, based on the conversation we had with LokoTech, putting these in server cases where there's 3,000 to 5,000 RPM fans blowing through the server case on a 1X lane may also be overkill. Which I mean, it's fine to keep them cooler, but it's not really needed based on what they're saying. And we'll test that out. Especially here in the farm, all the machines that we have running, we literally can put it in 120-degree weather easily.
Who's gonna get it first, Red Panda or us?
Right. They promised all of us a hash blade, so that's very open. Everybody's getting. I probably see all the YouTubers.
Did you meet Red Panda? Was he there?
No, he was not there. He was not there.
Do you know what he looks like? Did you get those feet fixed? Inside joke, Chris. You'll get there.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys have questions, we'll do our best to answer it. Oh, they said you were 15.
Yeah.
Is that why you're laughing?
Just read the comments.
I got you.
That's why he's laughing. It's so funny. Oh, that's what I was going to look at.
Can I put you in the timeout? Are you signed into the make Chris an admin? That way he can yell
How
at
do you
people.
do that?
I don't know. Click on his name.
Where's his name? Have you commented yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Chris
one?
Murray.
Oh, there he is.
You know my name.
Add as a moderator, a managing moderator or a standard one. Can manage block words, change chat modes in live, and also has capability of a standard moderator.
I might do something crazy.
Review. and
Give
remove
him
chat.
give him the power. Let's see how if he abuses it or not.
Yeah, whatever. He won't even watch the comments after all this.
I commented once, don't worry.
Appreciate you. I asked Hashblade when they posted.
Who'd you ask?
I'm reading the comments from
Oh,
Polish.
okay.
Chris is staying cooler, just serve drinks. Yes.
Yeah,
Come on. Let's go.
What do you want? Let me know.
he's already down. He's
I'll get all the
already down.
drinks.
Right.
Mark when he comes into town, he stays at the forge. I unfortunately have to drive home. So
Right. So he's milking it.
I'm milking it. No, but I mean, as we grow, tonight was. So Mark had the Washington meetup. Oh, thanks, tequila. And then came here to the
mixer.
forge. One of the reasons he decided to come down here, took the train down to the forge, was tonight was the town council meeting for us.
Oh yeah.
For the zoning, for our building. So where we are located is such a small community that data processing isn't in the zoning rule book or guidelines for the county.
Correct.
So that was a big to do. All of 5 people in the entire meeting was so exciting. But that's going to allow us to grow even further. Being part of the community here is always something we want to be a part of. We don't want to be standoffish. We don't want to push people. We want to be part of the community. We want to bring in work. We want to hire more employees as we grow.
Dude, to give it perspective on how small this town is, so we went to the meeting, right, and we've met some of the council members of the town, and after we addressed our issues, or not issue, just our what we need added to zoning and things like that. They're like, all right, you guys, you don't have to stay. We're just gonna go over some other stuff, the town that you can if you want to, but you don't have to. And so we left, and we went over to have dinner at our local spot here,
the local watering hole.
Yeah, the local watering hole. And then I guess once their meeting ended, one of the council members ended up coming into the actual place that we were hanging out. And we had a little bit further conversation, just kind of making small talk.
If we were smarter about the whole situation and I had the foresight, we should have bought her around. Should have bought them a drink.
Well, that's why I offered her a shirt.
Oh,
because she was like, I like your guys' shirt.
White Claw, yeah.
I like your guys' shirt. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'll get you one. Like, you want one? I'll get you one. Yeah.
All right. So continuing conversation about the town and what we're doing. We have pretty good approval for the Cars and Crypto event. So 420, April 20th, 2024. Got like 6 months or so to kind of plan it. We're looking for sponsors. We're looking for participants. If you're in the area, you want to make the trek. We're trying to make this a pretty big event. Come out, see the facility, meet us.
Oh, there we go. I'm like all blurred and shit.
It's because you're too far back.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're trying to. It's going to be our first event. We're trying to do more of these events, but we're on 36 acres worth of land. The property itself is on about 5 acres, so we have plenty of room for cars, for food trucks, vendors, sponsors. So if you know anybody, you want to help plan it, let us know. Hit us up. Drop me an email. Comment down below, and let's try to make this a pretty good, fun event. Just to kind of show up and be nice to the community, be nice to the crypto community and the local community, and show them that we're not all scary crypto enthusiasts.
Yeah, I'll be there. Let's see. Any progress on the wall build or updates on the Condina mining partnership? Shh, that's still under wraps. No, just kidding. They made the announcement.
Yeah, we did a spaces on X, was that 2 weeks ago or a week ago? So they made the official announcement. So I guess we can kind of talk about it more in depth if you guys want. We have agreed to host Cadena Mining Club, or at least some of their equipment here. They're struggling with local bureaucratic bullshit here in Virginia because they're also in Virginia.
Yeah.
We've kind of, along the last couple of years, already gone through that bureaucratic bullshit. We've trucked through the trenches, fought the fight, and that's why we're in the building that we're in now. So we've extended an olive branch to them and offered to help them out and give them a space of their own here at our facility. So we'll be hosting right around 2 megawatts, 1.6, 2 megawatts worth of immersion equipment, and some, maybe in the future, some air-cooled equipment as well. Here at our facility, they will have their own area under lock and key, their own security, their own internet, their own everything in our building. They'll have their own section that they'll be able to come and go as they please, and then we'll host the power for them and help them out as we can.
Yeah, as needed, basically.
Right.
Whatever they need, we'll be here to help assist. Progress on it. We're essentially ready. Like, we have almost everything we need on our end to fulfill our commitment. We are working on getting a step down just to make sure that we are prepared for their PDUs that they're using with fog hashing, because it's going to be a complete immersion setup. And once that's here, which literally would be a week from now, kind of, we'll have it ready and installed. And fortunately, one of the reasons why we have Chris, on board with us. His dad is our electrician, right? And he's gung ho, man. We ask him to help us out, and he literally will drop everything to come help us. So
same with Chris.
Yeah, same with Chris. Literally, dude, we were at the bar earlier. Oh, bar. I say bar. We were having lunch earlier. I'm trying to be a little bit more professional. Dude, there's 2 restaurants in the whole town, and they're both bars. It is what it is. We were at the bar earlier, and me and John were talking like, oh, it'd be great if we could find like a delivery or a courier service that could just go pick up from our lockbox and bring everything to the farm. And John's like, dude, I'll just hit up Chris. Like, let's see what, and lo and behold, Chris is like, yeah, I'll leave in 20 minutes and then I'll be on my way. Like, what?
Appreciate you, Chris. Yeah. So we have a couple of machines going out for anybody that's watching. Oh, that brings us to a very big issue with us right now with the machines that we just received in. We were going to talk about this, I think, but I think, decent segue at this point in time, right? So anybody that's bought the 95Ts from us.
Oh, shit. I haven't told everybody yet.
We're telling them now, and we'll send out a mass email. So this last pallet of 95Ts that we got in, we have a couple up and running. So we had 35, 40 on the pallet.
Yeah.
And 30 of the 35 were bad. Like they won't even power on. Fans won't spin up. We're not getting any kind of boot cycle. It looks like this pallet was left out in the rain. And because we're so involved with you guys, we want to give you guys a good product. We can't, within our right mind, sell this product to you guys. So we're in the negotiation right now to get the money back from this pallet, from this lot buy for these S95Ts and 90Ts. So if you guys want to, you can hang out, you can wait a little bit longer. We'll figure it out. Even if we have to take a loss on it, we'll get the equipment. If not, and you want your money back as a refund, let us know. Reach out to us.
I've already communicated this a little bit to a couple clients, and one of them wanted a refund, and I literally said, no problem, I'll get it processed right away. So refund's not an issue. If that's what you guys want. It's a shit deal. I mean, it's just shitty all around, honestly.
We're not ones that throw names around and badmouth anybody else in this industry, but
I mean, we will if we need to.
Yeah. So at this point, I think we kind of need to. We've come to that point where this is complete bullshit. Like when this equipment showed up, it was in a saran wrap, plastic wrapped pallet that was left out in the rain for I don't know how long. Not even that, but the equipment itself looks like it was in an outside hosting facility.
Dude, some of the fucking machines smell like rat piss and shit. Like it's disgusting.
Lo and behold, the equipment was sourced from Luxor. We have to hold each other to a higher standard is what it comes down to. This is not okay to do to not just a business to business relationship where we could have facilitated more orders and helped them out. Now we don't even want to do business with this broker that was brokering equipment for Luxor. Like this has completely pissed us off to the point where we want to do right by our customers. So we're taking a loss, but we're not doing business with this broker anymore that facilitated this deal. And we're definitely not buying from that source again. Because this equipment was complete shit. Like it's aftermarket PSUs, water-soaked machines. We had one machine catch fire on us as we plugged it in. Like
100%.
Complete bullshit. And it sucks because we want to provide a good product to you guys. And we do our best as a test facility and a cleaning facility. But when a machine gets plugged in and it doesn't even turn on, there's nothing I can do to test it. It's beyond the point of me swapping out a $180 PSU, which we're willing to do. The machine is just garbage. Like if it's got water damage on the PSU, that means the machine itself has water damage. It's no point in me replacing the PSU for that to fail down the line. This is us, doing our official call out. This is some bullshit. Luxor.
Yeah, no, because I've been with these 95Ts. I've been dealing with a lot of different companies and getting these sourced. Again, every time we found another one, right? We found another pallet of these.
Get it heated. getting pissed off.
It's gotten to the point because we've been dealing with shippers here locally. Like, we have a far better experience pulling these machines from China at this point than we do here in the States. And I've even said this to a local shipper here in the United States as to getting some of these machines. Coastal Crypto, you guys, that have dealt with us, we hold ourselves to a higher standard. When it comes to
try to,
yeah, at least try to. I mean, if we fuck up, we're not perfect. If we fuck up, we'll tell you. Hey, man,
I fuck up all the time.
Yeah, we screw up all the time, but we make it right. I've said this. Expects better. And if you would like to earn my business in the future, I expect your company to hold other companies you commission to this standard. Like, and it's not that we have really high standards because we know what the industry is. The industry is what it is. But getting screwed over by like U.S. based companies and not having this experience with our Chinese vendors that we deal with, it's pretty upsetting. So we're beyond frustrated right now.
So
with
even
what
the
we got today.
Yeah, even the worst equipment, used equipment that we've got from our Chinese vendors and Chinese warehouses have been better than the shit we received.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, we've seen some pretty bad equipment come out of China. Dusty, smoggy, packed with dust, but it still hashes. It still turns on. They were giving us a 30-day DOA. We have a 7-day DOA with a US-based company, and the machine doesn't even turn on. I don't even have the time to sit down and diagnose every machine to get it up and going for you guys. It's beyond frustrating and aggravating because I see these orders coming in. Chris is now seeing these orders and helping me with customer support. I want to get this stuff out to you guys as soon as I possibly can. But when shit like this happens, and I feel bad about it, I really want to give you guys the best possible equipment. The last couple batches we got of 95Ts and 90s were the only issue we had was packaging. And Mark went out and bought a couple hundred fans because we know the packaging was shit. We've done our best,
Yeah.
But the machine's still hashed. We will send you a free fan.
I gotta post that too.
What's that?
I'm gonna show everybody my OnlyFans.
Mark's excited. Mark bought a couple hundred fans. He's all happy about it.
Yeah, dude, I get to post about my OnlyFans.
We're in this game for the long haul. We're in this game to build a good reputation, to build a strong reputation, to make sure that we provide good equipment, good customer service, and good quality, just service overall. So, the get rich quick bullshit that a lot of these guys are doing in this space, because that's a lot of what this is.
Yeah.
We're not about it.
Kaiser lost video.
Give it a second, it'll come back. We still got it. Yeah, we spaced out there for a second. That's all right.
There was one question that we got as we're continuing to vent. You want to bring in the soda? So here's one question. I like this question. Honest question: how do you handle all of your operation with only 3 people, bro? Until Chris just showed up, it was 2. and his dad, he helps us out greatly too. Like he's here burning the midnight oil, running drops for us. Literally on the dime. Like it's crazy. Your question is a very difficult one to answer, honestly. But me and John, we work 24/7. And that's literally probably going to be the basic and simplest way to explain how we're running our company. We are to the point where we need more help. And we definitely are. Obviously, we're hiring. We brought Chris on. He's helping us out. He's being a G, dude. So it's a lot of extra effort, dude. The hustle's real. Like we're constantly on a cut. You see this.
What did I miss? What happened?
This is one of the comments on the bottom. 50% employee growth. Just hiring one dude. Just hiring one dude.
I'm applying.
Yeah. You know, and the one thing too is we're gonna hire. Are we back yet? I see video.
I don't.
Hold on.
Oh, now it's over.
You see this?
Damn, dude, we've already been doing this for 45 minutes.
All right. Time flies when you're having fun. Thanks for showing up, New England Crypto. You know, we
Hey, what's up, buddy?
got some equipment out to you recently. Yeah, back to what Mark was saying. You know, we have some local fans, some other YouTubers here that have family close to us. You know, we're willing to talk. We're looking to hire, even just help keeping an eye on the place. It's a low crime rate out here, but even just letting us keep
Just
the doors
serve the
open.
drinks and stop killing the feed, Chris.
Oh, geez, that's funny.
We got Gandalf Ray in the group, in the chat. All right, cool, man.
I'm sure my wife is listening.
Right.
I'm waiting for the text or something.
Do you guys know the guys at JS Bit USA? I have been buying from them in all good, both GPUs and ASIC. Personally, no, we don't know them. But you know, we're open to, you know, making deals with literally anybody. But most of the time when you're dealing with B2B here in the States, it's pretty cutthroat. So their margin may be thin already, and they may not be able to figure out a deal for someone that's also B2B, because we're literally trying to find the same equipment. So, you know,
I've said it from day one.
I am listening. She said,
My wife, yes. I've said it from day one. When Mark and I first started Coastal Crypto, you know, one of my biggest things whenever I, you know, work with a team, whether it be part of a race team, when I was teaching, when I was, you know, working in manufacturing, the biggest thing that I've always stuck by is team. Together, everyone achieves more, you know, and I can't stress that enough. Even business to business, you know, this bullshit with this last pallet, you're screwing over the whole community, not just screwing over us, but, you know, people that are trying to get into crypto that are losing out on new machines or used machines because they don't have the budget to get in on a $40,000 KS3 or whatever the hell it is. You know, this is their entry level. So by making that experience crap is going to have a trickle effect. You know, together everyone achieves more. We all have to do our best to make this
teamwork makes the dream work.
This community better. I mean, it's a very niche market right now. It's still very small. Yes, crypto's been around since 2009, 2008, but it's still very small. It's just now starting to see, you know, more public, what's the word I'm looking for? Infusion of everyday notoriety. So when you get shit like this that comes up, you know, we're trying to do our best to supply with better equipment or better customer service. We all have to work together to get something better going here. You know, you guys deserve better. We deserve better. And you deserve better from us. From, you know,
everything is awesome. There you go.
All right, I'll shut up now.
Yeah, right.
Rant alert. You know.
We had Project Mayhem says it's obvious you guys are two very hardworking dudes, but you really need more people eventually. Anyway, great job on doing all that with only two. Dude, thanks for the kind words. No, yeah, we'll are you gonna do the rant warning? I think we're too late for that. No, yeah, the goal again, once the town they, you know, stop fiddling with the zoning, and we can focus on other we didn't answer the other part of that question that homie had.
Come on, Chris. You're supposed to be taking notes.
Right.
We're too drunk to remember shit.
Mental notes.
No, we're going to be hiring more people. So,
Yes,
yeah,
hire.
more people are coming in. The other part of, Borgia. His question was, how's the 5 megawatt wall coming? We have a step down coming soon, sooner than later. Again,
Racks are here.
yeah, racks are here.
Racks are here.
Racks on racks.
Yeah, racks on racks on racks. Yeah, so we got that going. We obviously have the fans on the back wall already because that's 100,000 CFM. There's 3 of those bad boys over there
On that one wall.
on that one wall.
Not including the other 3 walls we
Yeah,
have, you know.
exactly.
There's a lot of big fans back there. I mean,
Right.
we at some point in time should do a walk around video of that side of the farm. I think
Yeah.
you guys have only
We'll
seen.
when we put up the racks, like just do like a short, just walking down the racks. Like it's literally it's just a whole freaking wall.
Yeah, no, wait. What is up with that? What is
What?
up with the bullshit? The shorts that you put out with like no content get more views than any of the shorts that I do with actual like decent
The
information.
algorithm, bro.
Frustrating. Mark does a stupid train clip and he gets a couple thousand views, and I do like an actual good, short, and I get nothing. Do better.
Do
Do
better.
better. When I do that one short
Rack
where I was
City.
like, let's get trashy. And I was telling everybody in the fucking clip, like, I'm gonna throw your machine in here if you fucking hit me up asking me why is your machine down. Like, we're getting ready to start throwing some machines in there. Trust me. Like, we were ready to throw this whole fucking batch that we just got. Best song ever. Yeah, I'll send you my resume. It contains 8 words. Dude, as long as you have your forklift driver's permit, you're good to go.
At this point, they should probably revoke mine.
Speaking of that,
Too many donuts.
At some point, maybe I'll get brave and upload that video of us taking the cherry picker around the building.
I already did.
You already did.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of
Oops.
those videos that gets more views than yours.
you guys are mean. I'm gonna start crying.
OSHA bitched. Oh, dude, that's gonna be another uphill battle for sure.
Yeah, that's something we're also doing before we have to hire people.
Oh yeah, we're getting compliant.
Yeah, we have to be compliant. I am OSHA certified. I do have my instructor's license to be an OSHA inspector, believe it or not. I have my 30 and 150 hour OSHA certifications. I've been meeting with people about getting this facility up to snuff with OSHA qualifications. I mean, AED equipment, first aid stations, eye wash stations, because we have ultrasonic cleaners with chemicals. All that stuff needs to be in place for us to really start hiring people. Chris,
Windex isn't a chemical. Come on. Windex
You
is
go
a
blind.
cure-all. It's a cure-all.
I mean, can you chug it and not die?
Maybe. You may cure the cancer in your
What's-
body.
what's
if you
things
ever-
worse?
Same thing.
Yes. I drank a whole bottle once and threw it up all over a balcony.
Getting crazy.
Blue Rainbow.
Here's a late to the stream, but what are your thoughts on the hash blade price compared to the potential yield of 2 gigahash? They're thinking of when it's going to be launched with their list price. So they're thinking that they're more likely going to be launching. I know the website says like late 2024 or whatever, or like the second half of, but in reality, they're trying to shoot for Q2, Q3 of 2024. Literally will be in full-fledged bull market if all the stars align like they should, and that price is going to be dirt cheap comparative to the actual market. So the price, I think, is actually fair for what you're getting, honestly. Especially if you're pre-ordering it now and you're getting it by the time the bull market is like in full-blown bull mode. Yeah, saying it like that's weird. But either way, that price is going to be cheap by the time they actually drop.
Right, and hopefully our conversation with LokoTech goes well in the next coming weeks, where we can actually start putting it out on our website and actually getting some inside information
We
on
weren't
what's
supposed
going
to
on.
talk about that.
We already talked about it. We already
No, I
mentioned
said
it.
we're continuing the conversation.
Continue the conversation. Whatever.
Yeah.
They're not watching.
They haven't
We
agreed
only
to
have
that.
2,600 subscribers. LokoTech isn't watching. What? Is John going to make it? I would love to make F1. That would be fun.
No, yes, he's gonna be there. George is asking.
Oh, George going to be. Oh, it'd be. Oh,
Yes, John will be at F1.
yes.
So George, you need to come through with the F1 tickets so we can get on the Heineken fucking thing. And again, the goal is we need to make sure we at least sell like 50 units to whatever big money is there. You know, there's gonna be money there, so we gotta figure it
I
out.
got my salesman hat on. Let's
Right.
go. I'm ready to play some roulette and sell some 86.
You don't have any hat on right now.
Not yet.
I will hit you. I will.
So
I will
He
hit
said,
you.
he's like, I hadn't thought about it that way. Appreciate the insight into the pricing, not to the current market, but the future market. Yeah, but you also got to think about it, dude. Like these are going to be like 150 to 175 watts, the whole hash blade itself, and there's going to be 2 iterations. So like the 2000 version of the hash blade isn't even the AI blade. Like the AI blade is going to be even more,
Right.
just because of the amount of processing power that it has. So that's fact.
Two blades, 2 separate units.
Yeah. So
You
then
know.
the hash blade, it's not a terrible deal for the amount of hash to get per the wattage, because literally you're getting a KSO for $2,000. The KSO literally was almost $2,000 like 3 months ago, and not a lot of people were complaining. They were like, "Let's get it. Let me get this shit coin miner." Casman is and is not a shitcoin, but either way, you know what I'm saying.
Careful.
Yeah, right.
That's
I don't
the
want
hot chick right
yeah,
now.
we don't want to, piss off another crowd. Talking to you, Ergo. But yeah, no. So I think
We have Buffalo whiskey, not
going
Tennessee
in,
whiskey.
thinking about it the way of like, okay, if I'm pre-ordering it now, yeah, $2,000, a lot of money for what it is currently, but when it actually drops, we're looking at full-fledged bull. Like the pricing is pretty reasonable. It's probably going to be dirt cheap comparative to what the market is then. And that's another thing too. Not to interrupt you, but another thing too. I recently posted like in our Discord, and I've been making posts on Twitter too. Just about like the pricing of what Bitcoin miners were in the bull run. Like going back and looking and seeing that an S19, 100T S19, or even like the 95s that we're selling right now was $25,000 is pure insanity. Like I fully expect people that bought a 95T from us to do like a 3x on the machine and then get rid of it. Like,
This is Kentucky.
but in reality,
Kentucky.
it might actually be like these machines are gonna go through the roof.
Right.
Like just
We've already seen it. I mean, you can go to the even newer machine. We have customers, we have clients hosting with us right now that spent $25,000 per L7 for an 8800 L7.
8,800.
Not even the flagship 9500 or 9050s. We're talking about the bullshit 8800 L7s. They spent $25K on just so they can get them here stateside, and they're going for what, a couple grand right now.
Yeah.
Even the S19s, like Mark is saying, we can pull up. We should do a short of it. I have kept track of every single.
I posted it in our
But we haven't done it on shorts.
No, yeah, we haven't done it on shorts. So do that, and maybe you'll get 1,500 by doing that.
But I try to keep track of all of our stuff so we can see the progression of prices over time. When we started this company, S19s were still a newer machine. They're a little bit older now. We have the S19Js and Ks and Hydros and all that
Plus,
bullshit.
minus, left, right, center.
Yeah. But going back and look at those prices, 17K for an S19J at 100 terahash versus what you guys are paying now for $600 for a used one. All that stuff's going to come back. I mean, some of these guys out there, I'm not going to name names, but guys that have bought 50, 60 S19s used in the bull run, you're going to triple your money just on the machines itself if you want to sell equipment. Not even what you're mining right now, just in the selling of the equipment when the bull market actually comes. If we're looking at a chart, I mean, looking at the chart from my perspective, we're going to see 30 to 36, 37, 38 for the next couple months. It's going to plateau. We're going to see a nice little plateau with some spikes before we even see that bull market. But now is the time that we are not telling you guys to do anything.
What charts are you looking at?
The Bitcoin. If you look, I'm not talking about the daily bullshit charts. I'm talking about the monthly or the weekly charts for Bitcoin or for cryptocurrency.
You need to look at like the past year trends. Like November is a make or break month right now. Like if November ends red, we do like you're saying we're going sideways. But if November ends green and you look at past history of previous bulls, it's only up from here.
But we're not going to. I don't think we're going to hit even if it closes green for November. Right. I don't think we're going to pass say 43. I think we're still going to plateau between 32 and 42. That's a plateau. That's sideways trending, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay.
Because the Bitcoin ETFs, because of whatever else is going on, it's being suppressed from big money.
Bitcoin doesn't need the ETF. Does not need it whatsoever. All the ETF does is just oversell Bitcoin, which obviously that makes things go boom, but it's not needed.
Boom boom.
Yeah, right.
We as a company, we're doing our best to
Did you show the bourbon already?
We got Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace?
Yeah, show the bourbon. He's like, you guys gonna need decent bourbon. And we got that from a guy we're collabing with in Vegas. We'll meet him. We'll probably do a short show him off in Vegas after I give him an earful from our current shipment. He's already gotten a couple times, and the fact that he's still hanging around is pretty impressive.
We're take it with a grain of salt. That's part of the business.
How much did LokoTech go into the $4 million license they have to use to get the hash blade running? They did go into that a little bit. So it's a company called Cascade, if I recall correctly. And it's just basically like a firmware. It's going to be more geared towards the AI stuff, the GUI, and you guys, I'm sure you guys have seen it already in like the shorts and what the other YouTubers have posted. The GUI is pretty basic. It's just a regular, crypto miner, script miner, things like that. It almost looks identical to G miner in some way, shapes, or form.
BF miner, some of the older school stuff.
Yeah. There's not really much to tell about it. It's just a license for all of the AI porn rendering.
All of it.
So it's just a license that they have. I guess that there are other companies that have different licenses that they could use. And honestly, if they wanted to be like a real shitty company, they could have went the Bitmain route where they basically ripped a version of Gminer and then just used that and removed the dev fee and replaced it with their own. But I mean, they didn't. They went and licensed one. So it sounds like they're doing things right. But at the same time, like all we've seen is just this USB miner. But I didn't get the vibe that when we were there, at least, like they're trying to pull a rug. Like, dude, think about this. Like, they paid all the people that went to this secret meeting, right? An amount of money. A certain amount of money. No, other people have brought it up already. They paid us. Full disclosure, right? They paid people to come, and essentially for us, we broke even because I was the one coming out for like literally plane tickets alone eats the amount of money that they gave. They didn't give a lot of money, essentially, right? And that's fine. That's pretty. The fact that they even offered it is gracious enough. And then they also took us out to dinner, which that bill alone is probably a pretty big chunk. So if we're gonna like really nitpick, like is LokoTech trying to do a rug or are they not? And again, we've made our criticisms, right? We have said, what we feel is kind of sketchy and what isn't in previous posts and things like that. And Ben has chimed in on some of the comments, things like that. Where was I going with this? Oh, you haven't seen like Ice River, right? Ice River didn't take the YouTubers out and provide dinner for them, do like an exclusive thing, and yet as soon
Fuck
as
Ice
Can-
River.
and as soon, yeah, right, dude. The whole all the bullshit we're
Oh,
going through with
man.
Ice River is garbage. Either way,
That's a
they
whole
didn't do
nother
all that.
selection.
They sent Red Panda mining a machine, and that literally was it basically. And I don't even think they did. I think T Swift did. I don't know exactly. I'm just speculating, but yeah, like it's not.
Our RPM, someone tag RPM, but we want to know the insight. I mean, because we've been tagged,
Yeah, no, fuck him. Not RPM, but people will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, but going back to Ice River,
okay,
we would
George,
love to see.
Can you
Go ahead, what were you saying?
guys get the? Can you guys get the K3 overclock for beta? No.
We've asked.
Yes, we can. No, we can't. Yes. Can we get it for our clients and put it in immersion?
Maybe
90% yes. Can we get
Maybe.
it to give it to other people outside? No, we can't. Stop asking.
But Cadena Mining Club's got some interesting things coming up in their marketplace. If you guys haven't checked out their website recently, check out Cadena Mining Club's website, especially if you have equipment that you're not utilizing. That's all I have to say.
When are we getting a coastal crypto mining pool? We've constantly talked about that. It's expensive to run a pool, man.
We would love to get one going.
Yeah, it's just the amount of data, the thing. Like if we do a pool, it honestly would be just for the farm. Like, hey, we have a pool. If you want to mine to a pool, if not, whatever. Like we wouldn't be putting it out.
Honestly, to stay in step with what we have done in the past and how we run our business, if we had a pool, there would be hardly any fees involved in it.
Right.
We would just do it to get it going. So we would need to find somebody who's willing to work either pro bono or on very little, because it would take me a very long time to figure out how to set up my own pool appropriately and correctly to where it was secure. Because that's the big thing, is setting up a secure pool for people to mine to. We have talked to devs in the past. We work with our own dev, but he's got a lot on his plate with everything else we've given him for our own token that we're trying to push. And we're taking our time with our token because we want to do it correctly.
Yeah.
So we will do the same thing with our own pool. We've talked about building our own pool from day one and having our own node set up. And we see that when we buy used equipment, and we have used equipment come across our shipping docks, we see that other companies have their own nodes set up, and that's how they're testing equipment. It's a smart thing to do. It's just, if we're going to do it, we want to do it right, and we want to make sure that it's as little as no cost to the customer as we possibly can. But that takes time, and in this industry, time is key. Crypto moves so fast that it's just finding the right people to do it.
Put up the USB miner again to the camera. The LTC hash blade sounds good. The AI ones, I don't know, but I'm not. Yeah, I feel like AI right now is literally the hot chick. Like everybody's like trying to scramble to make a buck on AI. AI really needs to niche down, and we need to find the true problem to solve when it comes to AI. So rendering your YouTube videos or generating some type of answer or photo collage of something, like that's not what AI really is. Like AI is going to come down to like Elon Musk. AI is going to come down to like Elon Musk's robot, right? And he's going to need a think tank to process the information that it's seeing daily. Which Elon Musk is doing with his own video cards that he recently purchased, crazy.
You're going to have AI that writes your thesis paper for college,
right?
And then you're going to have the AI that picks up the AI that wrote your thesis paper. So that's it's going to come down to a competition of AI.
you want to know what's messed up? Anybody that's currently in the job market right now, not to say that I am, but I have seen this at least. So people can be out there. People are out there, right? They're like having their resume redrafted by an AI driven, ChatGPT or whatever. And they get their revised resume from that. And then when they're going to like apply for to employers at certain specific jobs, there's like a box on some of them where the employers are asking, hey, would you mind if your resume is read by an AI computer? Like, no, I'm not okay with that, first off. But at the same time, it's like, dude, what the heck? So like the way the workforce is right now is going to be so messed up going forward, especially as that gets adopted even further. Like humans need to hire humans. Like this is getting like that part right there in itself is a huge freaking problem.
AI reading AI resumes for
Yeah.
So one of the things that we've discussed about hiring the people on, there's a couple technical colleges around us who are talking about doing internships and helping, and connecting with local colleges, but AI prevents a lot of that shit from happening. We don't want to see these resumes. It's tough. You see,
yes, I would let AI read my resume. No, don't do that. Like what the right.
Right. I don't know. I mean,
no soup for you.
No soup for you. Good Jerry Seinfeld reference.
Before Coastal Crypto, I can remember applying for jobs, and you apply and you apply and you apply. The only way that I ever got jobs or careers or whatever I was doing for welding, for teaching, for whatever else, I physically went to those locations, shook somebody's hand and said, "Hi, I am John. Here is my resume. I am the best at what I do. Hire me." I got all my jobs.
Dude, I'll tell you this right now. Since we've been in this building and starting up, like we legit have had people come to the door, knocking on the door. I would hire them over someone that sent me a resume that looked like it was written by AI.
Right.
AI.
Yeah, I guess that's a little bit of the old school. It's still in us,
Right? Yeah.
We
are old as fuck, man.
I have more things on this desk to throw at you, Chris. Stop. Who be buzzing? Well, we're all buzzing. Bzz, 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 bzz.
No, not yet. I need a couple more.
I'm high on life.
Yeah, right.
That was a big purchase. I bought a coffee machine for the I was all excited. I bought myself a K cup. Soda stream, yeah. I don't drink soda anymore. Coffee's my only thing. Master Hills.
Dude, same here. Dude, when I was in the mortgage industry, every job I held in the mortgage industry, it's because I knew somebody. It's every job that you basically what he says, every job he's had is because he knew somebody. He had some connection inside, never just got a job. No, and I think that's the best way to get a job, honestly, is who you know. Be quiet, 15-year-old, and stand in the corner. Serve those drinks. It's a Keurig. Yes, it's a Keurig.
Wait, hold on.
Would you like that?
Good times. Old school, damn! I must be grandpa school. Oh, come on,
Right.
Kaiser. I think we're
not grandpa's yet, man.
not there yet.
Let's not jump ahead.
Mark and I definitely feel like we're the old guys in the space, but
Boom, I'm about to show up to this place for an interview tomorrow.
we'll be here. Or Chris will be here to let you in.
Oh, bro, you know what? We actually do need to dismantle like it's almost like a what the fuck would you call it? It's a room, obviously, but
the rack,
the shelter thing where we have the fans right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
So Blue Moon, if you want to take a weekend, like let's say next month or something, you want to come down and dismantle a room, come down, dude.
So
Let's
yeah,
talk.
there is a makeshift cubicle.
Yeah, basically.
It's a portable room, modular room. Thank you. That needs to be taken down because it's blocking our airflow. You guys need a demo job.
Yeah, dude, we'll throw a couple machines on for you, dude, and just fucking go into the room and take it down. Honestly, we actually would prefer it just to be moved over about 15 feet versus taking it down. But yeah, if you can figure it out, come down. He's like, I'll do that for an L7. That's a little too pricey. That's a little too pricey.
I'll get the forklift and drive through.
I'll get you a KSO Pro. I'll do it. I'll be on it for a KSO Pro. I mean, I think that's basically how much that job should be worth. 2 L7.
No, but I mean, we're still discovering new things in this building.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's funny, honestly, it really is. So today we found out. So the building, we knew from the get-go, from initially talking to the town, that the building had 2 water services. And so when we're talking to the town initially, they were like, yeah, the second water service, it sounds like it's just maybe for like irrigation for the 42 acres that surround the building. And I was like, no, we don't need that. Like, if the grass dies, whatever, somebody's out there, managing the hay thing that's going on over there in that field. And so we went, because we had to go to the town today for this meeting. Went to the town, and she was like, hey, so.
My mistake. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my mistake. My bad. So when it said sprinkler, it actually meant your fire suppressant system. So do you guys want to put that in your name or no?
Yeah. I think we need to turn that on. So no, it's been on. The system has been activated. We've had people come and update it, but yeah, no one's been paying for it. So
yeah,
I guess it's time for someone to pay for it. Like it's only
been like a month, and she was like, I was gonna have them go turn it off, but then I realized what it actually was when they told me. And so when she told us, we were like, yeah, turn it on. Like, do you just want a credit card right now? Like, what do you like? We need to keep it on.
I mean, that's a good indication of how small this county actually is, or this town actually is. I have to go down to the city hall, this little building, to pay my water bill every month. I can't pay it online. I can pay it over the phone, but it's far easier for me to drive 2 miles downtown to pay my bill.
Right.
For the water bill for this town. Yeah, we pay water, sewer, and then we have a dumpster that's separate, but it's easier for me just to go downtown and pay it.
It's crazy.
19-hour drive for me.
Yeah, he's in Minnesota.
On the way. Hey,
that's what I said.
I'll give you Mark's room.
Let's plan. Yeah, we got a room, dude.
We got a room
you just
for
sleep
you.
on the air mattress. Oh, did we use all the ice? Oh,
no, I brought you a fresh cup of ice.
Oh, thank you.
I like my drinks cold.
Such a gentleman.
Chris, you're not drinking enough. You're not vocal enough. Speak up, Chris.
Kaiser just said, is there an airport I can land my plane? We have a field.
Yeah, we have a field.
You can crash land it. We got a parking lot. Out back might be a little bit better.
Yeah, there's a regional airport though.
Well, actually in Buchanan, there are small private airports here in the county in Buchanan.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, if you pull up like the FA, yeah.
Emergency landing.
Well, no, they do what is that crop
dusting?
Crop dusting. They do the
crop dusting these nuts.
So there are small private airports, and then there's Roanoke is its own regional airport.
Can I bring my fiance and kid? Yeah. Yes, but the kid's not allowed in the farm, so you're gonna have to figure that out. But they're I mean, dude. 8,000 square feet, man. You guys will find something to do.
All the rooms have locks. So.
But no, I'm serious though. Like if you want to come and move this thing.
So I wanted to mention this. So the Cars and Crypto event for the guys who are out of town, I have to go next door and still talk to them about this. But literally on the opposite side of our field, from eyesight, there is an RV park for camping. They have RV hookups. It's we're right on the James River, so they do tubing and everything down the river during the summer. April it's still going to be a little bit cold, but the RV hookup is still there. So if you are out of town, you want to come to the Cars and Crypto event, you want to bring your RV or rent an RV, you can stay there or stay on our property. So I thought that was pretty cool.
We don't need a helipad either. You can just land on the building.
The parking lot's big enough. Just land right in the
Or the field.
Yeah, if you want to be on ground level.
Okay, so we got some guys in here that say they have their own planes, own helicopter.
Sure.
Mark, that's one of our things on our to-do list for our company is to get our pilot's license, Mark and I. But do we get helicopter or do we get a plane?
We get a plane. I'm not the helicopter. Get out of here. Dude.
I like helicopter.
Can't decide, get both.
Well, eventually, obviously, we have a fleet, Coastal Crypto fleet. Is there a hotel or motel in town? Yes, it's called the Bates Motel, and I'm not joking. I am literally not joking. It is the Bates Motel. Fucking mother will be so pissed if you leave. Don't.
We can have plenty of fun with the helicopter, though.
Yes.
Plenty of fun.
Plan you can.
My RV spots out back. I called it. There's no hookup, so.
I mean, there's a couple companies out there that do the reconfigurations of the Blackhawks, or they do the old Delphines. There are some nicer.
You and these planes, dude. Let's get there first.
Helicopter. I want a big helicopter because we can land a helicopter right there. We don't need to build a runway.
True, but I mean.
Because we have all this money.
A helicopter, the helicopter is for local shit though.
Day.
Right.
One day, yes. Look for the future.
In the field.
Coastal Crypto Money. I'm not reading that one out loud. I can't afford an RV.
Planes, you can't do shit with a helo. Get your own Black Hawk.
Let us know. We'll have to have Blue Moon. We'll have a private conversation. We'll figure something. If you want to come down, that's something Mark and I have been talking about. As we grow, as we build out, we definitely want to do some kind of content with, some of the other YouTubers that are out there, not just ourselves, but come down, see the facility, see what we're doing, talk to talk, walk to walk, and see how we're doing our build out.
That's another thing too. We are literally built from the ground up. We started this company with no money, literally no. We full transparency.
Sold my house to start this company.
Well, basically, right? I mean, not exactly, but
not exactly. I sold my house and then the company fell into my lap.
Yeah. So, I literally borrowed money from family to get this going, and not even a lot, dude. Not even remotely enough to keep it going. And then when that was paid back, because we've been out of debt for a little while. I mean, if you want to call it that, we're built from the ground. We don't have no BC funding. There's nobody in the background with a bankroll.
This is the board of board of directors right here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing some days of the week, but
the time of day.
Time of day.
Have I pissed John off today or not?
Right. Or this is Mark. How many machines is Mark sending me now?
Right.
I can't host anymore.
You guys should have been there 2 weeks ago when I told them, so I know we're running out of physical space. We have 25 machines inbound. It's right there.
I am sorry for everybody who is hosting with us that is not on right now. It is not my fault.
Yeah, it's me. It's totally me.
So
I oversold it and didn't realize that I oversold it. And then when me and John actually had a conversation of physical space that we had, and just basically we need to run a couple lines to get everybody that we have on, right? But we don't have the PDUs to do it. And we our current setup is a lot of panel boards, right? They're just 200 amp panels that we've been using, and that's just not the way to go. We now have this outlet for custom PDUs. They can build them in an efficient amount of time. So now we're just waiting for the PDUs so we can get it up. John has the racks up.
It's an interesting dynamic or switch, right? So when we first started Coastal Crypto, we first started our build outs from the small garage that we were in to the larger castle to now where we're at now. We always had the supply chain thing down. We had the equipment, we had the panels, we had the PDUs. We didn't have the power. Now it's reversed. We have the power. We have an abundance of power that we can't even tap into because of supply chain issues that we're seeing with our custom PDUs, with switch gears, with step downs, with everything else. So it's a complete switch. It's the opposite side of the coin is what we're looking at right now.
Yeah. We have more than enough power to keep everything up.
Our facility, we can 12 megawatts. This building can host 12 megawatts worth of power, and we've only tapped into a small fraction of it because of the supply chain issues with coming in. If you want to send us machines that host 277 volts, we'll turn you on right now. But the problem is most machines without modified PSUs are only 240, and I need step downs to get you that 240, and that's where we're at.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
sorry.
It's really not supply chain either, dude. It's a matter of
time.
Time. It really is just time. Like, okay, we know what we need. We know where it is. We just need to get it over. And unfortunately, freight, like, I don't mean to like bag on truck drivers or maybe the people that commission truck. It's probably more of the brokers than it is the fucking truck driver. No, it's not the truck drivers. They just drive.
Driving is driving.
It's the brokers. They suck. They'll give you a quote on something and it's not realistic, and it's been frustrating us to no end.
Yeah. So, open up the floor. Questions, answers, concerns, thoughts, ideas. What do you guys got for us? We're going on an hour and a half of just rambling and ranting. Right. So what do you guys got going on? Chris has been sitting there silently laughing at us this entire time because this is his.
It's been hilarious. I mean, they've been asking questions already. Yeah, but what kind of questions do you have? So if you guys have not been in the Discord as of lately, and you own a Malt Miner M2, I am currently in talks with Austin Childress, trying to dial in costs and time frames and things like that, and basically location of where he could potentially do repairs for these boards. So hit us up. If you could, go to the Discord channel for M2/FPGAs. Tell us if you got a chip down, how many boards that is, all that fun stuff. So I can get that information over to Austin and figure out what I would really like is for probably him to come into the farm. He said he would give them a good, he'd give it a good, the good 1-2 and a stab at trying to repair these boards. So if I give him enough work to deal with, he'll probably just come to the mine and we'll go from there. So just let it go. And there's the Discord channel right in the chat. So go to the Discord, got a Malt Miner M2. We're doing a little bit of everything, man. We're trying to stay afloat.
Yeah, Chris's dad's supposed to be out here this week running us some 240 lines. We have a quality lab that we're in the process of building or retrofitting for repairs.
Yeah, I would say retrofitting because it's already built.
Right. It's got air quality control inside in the quality lab from when it used to be a forge. The only thing is we need to run a 60 amp 240 line into the area so we can test multiple machines and not just one. But hopefully here this week I'll be able to build out some desks and get some equipment in place so we can start doing some more in-house testing, far more than what we have been doing in the past. We do have circuit wave repair that we're trying to get underway and launching with one of you guys out there taking the classes with us, working together with us, trying to get our own repair company up and underway. So hopefully we can get something going because at the end of the day, fast repairs is going to be what's key in this bull market, and it's going to be another diversified avenue for Coastal Crypto to help us grow. Mark's over here doing business and selling shit as we're doing in the middle of a live stream. Right. Look at him go.
Yeah, dude, somebody actually hit me up for a KS3 him. All right, how much do you think 3X 600 amp 240 volt panel at a 0.5 megawatt Service upgrade runs these days. Ooh, that's a good question. Honestly, worst case scenario, you're probably going to be looking at like 100K.
So it depends. Yes.
But I mean, if you know the right people and you can find what you're looking for, 600 amp, 240.
So you can go with the bus bar system.
3 times 600 amp, 240 panel.
3x. So you're talking about 3 600 amp systems.
Yeah, those are at least $6,000 a pop. No, so maybe not.
I mean, you can go super low key and do the Home Depot.
Well, yeah, no. If you're hiring an electrician, 100K is easily. If you're hiring an electrician to do it,
you're talking labor costs.
Yeah,
that's huge.
That's what Chris does. That's his day job, billing up for electrical work.
And sourcing materials.
Service upgrade and runs these days. Yeah, at a 0.5 megawatt, dude. Honestly, so if you're looking at and then. So do you already have the transformer though? Then, because at that point. That's a big upgrade.
That's 500 kVA transformer.
Right. Like, so I mean, 100K is really not that unreasonable.
If you're buying a brand new 500 kVA transformer, and say you go 415 kVA, 415, instead of whatever you're doing.
Well, and then it all depends on what his line is too, because if he's like on a residential lot, like his line's not going to be, 12/4/7.
There we go. 1800 amps, 240 volts. So you're actually not doing 240. If you do it correctly, the way these PDUs are wired, you do 1800 amps, or you do what's Chris, real quick, 1800 divided by 1.77.
You said 1800 divided by 1.77.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said, and a new transformer. So you're gonna have to get a transformer, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you're gonna need that's not that. So you have to take in the 80% rule too. So he has to get a 700 transformer. He can't get a 500 kV.
Right, but you're not doing 240. You're doing 415 transformer, and your PDU is taking your three phase 415 transformer inside the PDU.
And that's another thing we don't even know. Like, is it 3-phase? Did he say it was 3-phase?
I don't know.
Is it single phase?
Single phase, 3-phase is going to make a huge difference.
Yeah.
What we're doing here, what we have going on here, whereas we're running 3-phase, we're stepping down to 415. So inside the PDU, it's line to neutral 240, but it's 415 feeding into
single phase is available. Oh, dude, this is.
We have custom PDUs for that. Hit us up after the live stream or throughout the week. We have single phase PDUs we're having custom built for us, and they are 240 straight through PDUs, and they're smart PDUs. They're nice. That would work for that kind of setup. But yeah, you're looking at some decent cheese. I mean, 80 grand, 100K.
I mean, the panels alone, if you're going to be doing 3 600 amp panels, you're probably looking at like brand new built. I would say at least at the bare minimum, 5 to 6 grand per panel for 600 amps, because the 800 amp panels are like 10. And we're looking at like 1200 amps, and we're getting quotes anywhere from 13 to 15.
Even a 500 kVA is brand new is going for 9 to 12.
Yeah. Depending on where you get it, and the turn time on those is just ridiculous.
So somebody who we've been dealing with, a company that we're trying to get in, to start doing deals with, Moonshot. Moonshot, we talked to those guys. We don't have any kind of affiliate association with them. We had a good conversation with them, and it's funny that you're bringing this up now. Reach out to them or reach out to us so we can give you the contact to reach out with. Moonshot builds all their own equipment and panel boards in-house, UL certified. So they're a great company and a great resource stateside to get whatever you need, and they are pretty competitive in pricing.
They're also centrally located in Texas.
Right. So that's something to consider. But whatever you need, we'll try to help you out, guide you along the way. If we don't have the right answers, we may know the people that have the right answers for you. So, reach out to us.
Yeah, DM us either on Discord or preferably, because me and John both man Twitter/X. Hit us up there. We can get a little bit more insight. Honestly, though, like if that's so, your goal is 3 600 amp panels, right? Like, I guess we just really need to know like what's your input voltage, right? Like, what are you input and what's coming in?
Right.
Like,
so
do you even need to step down? If you're not, then
we have multiple step down here. So our main line, for an example, our main line is 46 kVA. We step down from 46 to 12.47. And then from 12.4, we have four services coming into our building at 12.47 that step down to 480. Now, from the 480, we were having to step down to 415, depending on where our build outs are. So we have multiple step downs along the way. And if you're going, say, from 480 to 215, you're multiplying your amperage by 1.77. So an amperage rating at, say, 1,000 amps at 480, multiply that by 1.77, that's going to be your amperage at 240. So depending on how you're stepping it down, that's going to either increase or decrease your capacity of how much you can build out. So your overall intake power, where you're pulling your power from the line, is going to be critical, and whether that line can support it.
Yeah, because I mean, you might want to just,
we've blown up transformers on regular, 240 lines.
Literally have done it
multiple times.
We have shorts and shit like that out there. Yeah, like if you're not stepping down, right, and you already have the correct voltage, like let's say you're at 415 somehow for most of the PDUs, then at that point, like really, why are you looking at a half megawatt to get the 1800 amps? Because 1800 amps, I mean, that's almost a megawatt, isn't it?
No. I'd have to calculate it out, but no, you're at half a megawatt at a 2,000 amps. You're at half a megawatt.
Oh, that's right.
So depending on your voltage and how you're stepping it down, you're because of the efficiency you're losing.
Dude, and that's the thing about this. Like when you get into this game, like the amount of hats you need to put on. Like we're talking electrical, right? Like we can almost sound intelligent enough to talk voltage with some people.
And our electrician, Murray and Sons, Fred Murray, he's been fantastic learning all this stuff, helping us learn this information.
I literally told him, because I was like doing math or whatever. And I was like, I'm not a mathematician, but I do play one on TV.
Buffalo Trace and math equal. Is that the name of this whiskey? Yep, it is. It equals fun. Yeah.
General chat. You're the freight guy. I'm always moving loads. Oh, you are? That's what she said.
We actually found a decent. So we recently started using Seco.
Right.
Seco's an interesting broker. Seems to be. Well, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes. They just picked up a load for us. Pretty. All right, gotta tell.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Oh, did we lose each other?
No.
Oh no.
Mark's getting comfortable back there.
No, just doing business.
Just doing
business. All right. I see your line. Oh.
What happened? What's going on? I'm scared. Thanks, guys. I'll definitely be hitting you up. Yeah. Let us know. I mean, Fred can answer a lot of questions. He's a good, knowledgeable guy. And, we can hook you up with Moonshot. Those guys are very knowledgeable, and they build stuff in-house. Mark and I, we've been picking this up over the past couple of years with our decent build-outs and our different facilities. So we've been forced to learn this stuff. I had a little bit of background in it, being a welder. I dealt with some electricity, but definitely my knowledge of electricity and in infrastructure has definitely increased far more now, being a cryptocurrency facility.
Right.
My brain go boom. Yeah.
Giga brain.
Giga
Man, mega mind.
I'm waiting for that Elon Musk Neuralink so I can just like take the knowledge.
No,
Yeah, just
don't
shit
do
in
that.
the back.
Yeah, like, I need more storage. How soon do you need that room situation taken care of? I mean, a couple more drinks. I'll go get the forklift and I'll take care of it myself. I'll just drive right through it. You know? No,
Next thing you know, I'm gonna be over there with a screwdriver, like trying to figure it out.
Honestly, we needed it done like yesterday. But we also realized that we needed to get it done today. So it's
So it might get done tomorrow.
yeah. We don't know.
it's in the way, but it isn't in the way. If we get, as we move to the back half of this building, we open up walls and doors, it becomes less and less of an issue. Right now, keeping the heat out and airflow in the front half of our building, it's in our way. It's taking up space. It's blocking airflow.
Right.
I want it gone. Plus, opening up that door would make it a lot easier to bring equipment in and out. But yeah, it's one of those clip-in modular structures. I mean, it's
Right.
stupid. It's only what, 12 by 12 by 8.
It's not a big room.
No, it's not a big room. It's a single office. I mean, we're probably in the office we're recording in right now is probably the same size as that.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, honestly, we just need it down. But in reality, it would be better if we could just move it. Just because we can still utilize it then in a different way.
So a sledgehammer would work. It's drywall with a sandwich with foam. That's all it is. It's 2 sheets of drywall with foam in between. It's only about 2.5 inches thick, the walls.
But again, if we could just move it and not destroy it,
I don't think we can. It's anchored.
That's what I'm saying. Look. Yeah.
Yes, that's anchored to the ground. We would have to disassemble it, unanchor it, move it. And
That's what we would be paying Blue Moon for, though.
or Pellish.
Or Pellish. Either way, we're a team of you guys.
Team Pellish and Blue Moon together.
We're paying you in beer.
Paying you beer.
In crypto.
Yeah. That we would have to get like an actual refrigerator, get the locker rooms clean.
What? Oh, hey, dude, we're in a live. Like, I know we've been doing this for a while, but are we gonna do a fucking
locker room giveaway?
Locker room giveaway.
All right.
Oh, did I show you what's coming?
No.
Like it's supposed to like.
Do you want to share it and I'll pull it up on Discord?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. Because I actually wanted to
don't let the camera see. Let me
right.
see what you got.
Hold on, I'm getting there. Here it is.
Oh, sweet. No, we talked about it.
I know we talked about it, but like.
So if you want to know what I'm looking at, go back and watch some of our old lives, and you'll pick up on what's coming. Take a guess. But no, that's a great prize that'll be in one of the lockers.
You like the color scheme?
Yeah, that's cool.
That's sick.
That's cool.
Yeah, look, you gotta really look, dude, and see what it is.
He does a bunch of them. This guy who prints them, so it's pretty cool. But we'll do that. That's just if you find that locker, you get something else on top of it, right? It's not just that item; you get something else with it.
Yeah, we can throw something in, whatever you want to do. In addition, if we hit, what number did I say? 2,000, I think. I have to go back on the Twitter. If we hit
Twitter,
yeah, if we hit a certain amount of followers, was it 2,000? Yeah, 2,000 followers by this week, the end of this week, Friday. No, we'll do the end of the week. So Saturday will be the end of the week. Sunday starts a new week, right? If we can hit 2,000 followers by Saturday night, midnight, we will give away a KSO Pro. So again, share us on Twitter, all that fun stuff. Get the word out. KSO Pro out. We are doing a collab right now with the Meter Box. We will have. What are you laughing at?
George, we'll send you the link.
George, that's hilarious.
3x. What did he say?
2x followers, and Mark makes his OnlyFans free for him.
I just posted my OnlyFans on freaking Twitter, dude.
Twitter.
X, Twitter, whatever. No, but we're doing a collab with the Meter Box. We are going to be getting a few Meter Box that we'll do our locker game, whatever on that. And yeah, so that is a KSO, just an OG KSO. And then also an E9 2400 mega hash that they're giving away. So go. There is no purchase necessary. You just need to, follow us, follow them, do all that BS. And you're submitted in. You get your shares of submits in. So definitely go check that out. That is also posted on our Twitter /X, whatever you're calling it these days. Dude, we're doing giveaways. Like someone called us out and said, y'all don't never do any giveaways ever. And so now we're doing multiple giveaways. But there's caveats to that, right?
There you go. Mark's OnlyFans.
There's my OnlyFans, guys. Go check it out. Check out our OnlyFans.
There you go.
But we're doing giveaways, man. So just, go in. The requirement literally is follow us on Twitter. Like it's not even.
Oh, look, we're live.
Yeah,
we're live on Twitter.
10 seconds for what? What's 10 seconds from now?
Oh, no. It takes 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah, literally 10 seconds. Yeah, to follow us on Twitter. Everybody on this video is following us on Twitter. But you guys need to get the word out. You guys want to win some of these sweet prizes. You need to get your friends and your baby mamas and shit to follow us.
Create a bunch of fake accounts. We don't care.
Right. Ooh, dude, we got a 4-star review today.
A 4-star?
Yep.
Ooh.
And you want to know what the reason why they gave us 4 instead of 5?
They don't leave in 5 stars.
No, they felt like our system doesn't give enough notification or tracking info as to where the order is. I think we need to reach out to Wix, honestly, and be like, hey, what's going on with the shops? Like our customers demand more detail.
Don't forget, we definitely need to get on top of Wix. We've gotten to the point. We have a beta version of an app for our site, for our own marketplace. We need to get on top of it and launch that. Chris, take notes.
Yeah. Dude, just add that to fucking everything else we're doing. Like, no, that's.
But we definitely need to step up the game for that. Yeah. While I'm scrolling to Twitter, we got a giveaway going on with Meter Box. Don't forget to check that out as well.
Literally just said that. Did I not just say
that? It's okay. Early stages of dementia.
Yeah, big time dementia. Yeah, hardcore. Be a lot cooler if you did. Yeah,
but dude, read the post though and see how it's actually funny when you read the post.
Yeah, no, I got it. You were talking about it. I picked it up and I remembered as soon as it came out of my mouth, I remembered that you said it. So I was my brain, my mouth.
No, not the post of the thing. The one where it's like if you follow, it'd be a lot cooler. Like read the post, like, hey.
If you see timeline check it.
It would be it'd be a lot cooler if you did. Get it? Dude, I'm funny as fuck on Twitter, man.
Shit poster for life.
For real.
Definitely gonna be me playing the roulette table.
That's a craps table, but sure.
I know it's a craps table.
Guys, hold them accountable.
Right.
You gotta hit black 11 for me.
Black 11, got it.
All right, guys. So for real, for those that are still here, the whole 17 of you, how much would you really pay for a Red Panda feet pics?
At least 2 cents.
At least 2 ETH.
Ghost of crypto mining. What we got?
You don't need 1K subs, dude. DM us and we'll figure something out. Let's do a collab. We'll figure it out.
We're Dude, so we've been hit up by some other YouTube. I don't want to say names, but some other YouTubers have hit us up about doing tours of our facility. We'll do tours of the facility, but we're not paying for tours of the facility. You want to come see the facility? Let us know. We'll come let you in, but we're not giving you anything to see the facility.
Right.
We'll figure something out. We'll have fun. We'll have a good time. We'll make a good show of it. We'll buy you dinner. We'll have fun. We definitely have fun here, but I'm not paying for an exclusive shout out on someone's stream, right?
No. Fuck off.
We're already busy.
We're already busy.
We've had YouTubers hit us up. Look,
come have some fun. That's always
have fun with us. We're down to party. But the thing is, that sounds so stupid. But the thing is like, dude, we're not going to give you free equipment. That's just not going to happen. If other retailers they want to give out free equipment to YouTubers, cool, man. We don't do that. It's just not us. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. And we have done it in the past. So it's not to say that we haven't.
Yeah.
And we've even like borrowed units out to YouTubers, and like the unit is not workable anymore. Like it's just basically a scrapped unit.
You know who you are.
Yeah, it's basically a scrapped unit in our back room of shame. Like it's the whole room of broken machines just sitting back there not doing shit.
You know what I need to do? I need to post like I remember that PCA with like the wings of an angel with all
the old equipment,
the dedicated GPUs.
Yeah, so no, but what we will do is we will collab with you, dude. I'll tell you this, like we probably pay, like I want to say that we are one of the higher tiered paid services when it comes to referral. Like I am all for you earning your way, if that makes sense. Like, dude, if you're a hustler and you have our mindset on getting the job done, you are going to make money with us selling equipment through a referral code. Like it's just at the end of the day, it works for the couple that are like the couple that really perform for us and stay focused on brand. They make the most. Like it's not about their following either, dude, because it's not
right. Like, no. So we've tried going the sales associate route. We brought in a kid, we've trained him up, we brought him up, and he did okay, he did a decent job, but he wanted to do his own thing, which is fine. We support that. Even with him hustling doing sales, the YouTubers that we worked with were pulling in more.
Yeah.
Just because they were hustling a little bit differently, they knew the game. And then that's what it takes. That's what it comes down to. And the affiliate fees, the sales fees are the same. It's really not a whole big difference in how much you earn. It's just how much you're willing to put forward. Mm-hmm. We're willing to pay out as long as you're willing to put forward the effort. I mean, that's how life works, right?
100%.
It's nothing's a free ride. It wasn't for us. We don't expect it to be for anybody else. We're all about here helping, learn, teaching. We're learning, we're teaching, but come along for the journey, come along for the ride, and you'll make it. So
yeah, but Motor City, you don't need 1,000 subs, dude. Let's do a meter box. We're getting a couple extra just for us. So let's give you a batch, or not a batch, like a pair, a setting of it, and go and do a giveaway on your channel. Like just knock it out, dude. Like you don't need 1,000 subs to start a giveaway or anything like that. You'll get 1,000 subs by starting to do giveaways and shit. So yeah. That sounds so gay. Get the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, we gave it. Yeah, see, blew my mind. He doesn't have 1,000 subs. We gave him a flag to go give away, dude. Like, we're down for collabing. That's what we like the most. Like, we don't want to do this like, you know, free machines. We made an exception for the meter box people just because the collab there's future collabs there that we can make an exception for because they're building something, right? And that's another thing too. I got frustrated. I don't know if I really want to say this on live, but when I was
having the shot,
I'm just gonna say it anyway. It doesn't matter, dude. No, they're not gonna see this. They don't fucking watch our content. When I was at Washington DC with all this LokoTech, I'm sitting there with all the YouTubers, and I'm not talking shit or anything like that, but the only
calling it as we see it.
Yeah, calling it as the only people that were building things, right? Are LokoTech, those guys, and us, Coastal Crypto. Like we're building a farm. Like we're out here. All the other people, they're just content creators. They're not building anything. A shed is not building something. Like it's not like I'm not talking shit, but
everyone's got to start someplace. We understand that, but at the end of the day, content is content, and actually growth is growth.
Right.
There is a huge difference. I mean,
and I was saying this too to one of the LokoTech guys, one of the one from Norway. I was telling him basically like how you guys, even though like at the table we probably had the lowest subscriber count.
Hey man, you guys, I use my ASICs to heat my house. I mean, do what you got to do. We understand.
200 subs on OnlyFans, you're the top 1% of income.
Right. So did my OnlyFans.
I don't know what's more, the OnlyFans or the TikTok AI characters that they
smell the roses.
Smell the roses.
Glitzy.
One dude's eating fucking hot dogs. Looks like he's fucking a dick.
Easy.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's a late night live stream, but easy. We're back on topic. Where we're
this guy gets it.
Got to start someplace. I mean, we're all helping each other out. I mean, Mark was saying is out of everybody at the LokoTech meetup, we were probably the group with the least amount of subscribers per YouTube channel. We don't have a lot of YouTube subscribers. We don't put it out. We don't buy subscribers. It's very, very organic for us because it is what it is. I mean, we're out here hustling, setting up machines, setting up equipment, making the moves, talking to the people that help us facilitate the hosting that we need to get done. And we're using the community. We're being supportive of the community, being positive in the community where other YouTubers out there are helping us grow, even though we don't have the subscriber base. So that's what it comes down to. I mean, there's a couple of YouTubers out there that have low subscriber count that we're more willing to work with versus the guys that have close to 1 million subscribers. It comes to us. It comes down to how you do business and how you're managing yourself and your channel, and if you're a down-to-earth type of person versus if you're just in it for the short term and the money. So have the conversation. We're real people. Start up the conversation. We'll figure something out with you. No, Mark's making another drink.
I ate the can too.
Oh, Chris is gonna have to fill in for you.
Right, Chris.
Okay, that's fine.
Plan B.
So here's our new 15-year-old hire, Chris. Now,
what's up, y'all?
Tell us about yourself, Chris. What's your background, Chris?
My background.
Avid poker player.
Yeah, I do that.
Loves himself some poker.
I dabble. Yep, DJ and gambler. You know, losing lots on sports.
You're
betting,
the D-Gen club, man. That's what we're all about. We're all a bunch of D-Gens.
That's why I'm here. Oh, they got to keep me in check.
Yeah.
You know.
No, Chris has been a huge help. Chris and his dad have been a huge help. Chris takes care of his dad's business during the day, runs the office, and then a couple days a week he comes down, learns about crypto, and helps us out.
Giga brain over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here. You know,
far more patient
learning.
with customers than I am.
Oh,
Our UPS customer support, at least.
got to do what you got to do, right?
Is
You
he
know.
really 15?
No.
he's not 15.
I'm about 9 years older than that. I went to college, dropped out because who needs that, right? And now I'm here learning about crypto. I help run the operations at my dad's electrical company here in Virginia. I coach a high school cheerleading team. Long story. I did cheerleading in high school and football and tennis, lots of stuff. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about crypto. And I'm really excited to be on the team. Help make sure your guys' equipment's running correctly. Make sure there's not so much, not any downtime. Want those machines running. And I'm happy to learn and experience the coastal wave.
It's not White Claw, Chris.
I said coastal wave.
It's not
coastal.
White Claw.
Yeah, no.
We are a single wave.
One. Yeah. I get it. You gave me the spiel at the bar earlier.
It's completely
The restaurant earlier. We're
different
professional.
The
restaurant. Oh, yeah.
I'll swap out with you.
Oh, now he's going to the bathroom.
Damn, we've been on the stream this long.
I called dibs next. Here's your drink.
Oh, thanks.
I'm drinking straight from the bottle.
Hey,
I'm joking. No, I am. I don't drink that much. Let's look at these comments. Oh yeah. Oops, my bad.
there you go.
I just wanted them to hear the inside of my mouth.
YouTube is just a hobby for me to share knowledge and experience. Farm build out is priority. Currently at 250 GPUs and 40 ASICs, but hope to get to 100 more ASICs next bear. Bro, that's amazing. So my question is, so are you doing this like a commercial property, or are you doing this are you doing this at home? Like where are you doing this at?
Does this seat get taller? I look really short next to you.
I don't know.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We're good.
Oh, I guess we're just waiting. It's in your basement.
Not the only thing in my basement.
RPM. There he is. Dude,
what's happening?
You missed it. We have a bidding war on your fee picks. Like that. What's your power rate, Motor City? What is your power rate? Man, that's like asking, your size. Like, stop. Don't do that. Is LokoTech real, Coastal? You should have been there, bro. Like, I know you were invited. Why? Come on, let's go. Why? What happened? Why didn't you show up? Are they real? The people that started LokoTech are definitely real. They did make a board, so that is real, which I'm sure you've seen that in other YouTuber streams. I'm a lot more comfortable with LokoTech now. Having to actually meet them, all that fun stuff. Dude, what the fuck? You look like you're like from a Limp Bizkit video. They're fucking... but yeah, no. I'm more comfortable with LokoTech now. Honestly, I think that there is still a need to see the Hashblade, which I'm sure you'll get one. Supposedly we're all going to get one prior to launch. So, we'll have that. Now, one thing that we've been telling everybody here in chat, which a lot of YouTubers haven't talked about, which I don't think that they're really privy of anyways, but I've literally had the conversation over the entire table at dinner. Been agreed to a more detailed conversation of maybe looking at like Coastal Crypto helping our hosting clients in getting these Hashblades. And then secondly, possibly maybe Coastal Crypto being a retail outlet exclusively to help launch these Hashblades. So that conversation needs to continue a little bit more. I literally said it in front of the entire table. So the fact that people have not really said anything on it is kind of what, but it is what it is. It's fine. You know what was a really hot topic though at the dinner table? Your feet pics. I'm just gonna keep going on. It's just a running joke at this point. Oh, we got your tracking, dude, for your S19K too. Just a heads up. We sent it already.
It's on the way.
It's on the way.
We got it. We sent it.
I'm all in with Panda Tech. Yeah, you know what they are, dude? It's like a jogging. It's like a shoe with the toes. Panda Tech toe shoes. Yeah, dude. Like I said, RPM, I'm trying. We're trying, dude. So we'll see. We're gonna continue the conversation and see what's up.
Finally, God.
Yeah, right. Finally, dude. It literally came in today. We were talking about it. We had
Chris went and picked it up. Our new hire, Chris. He went and picked it up for you at our Dropbox so we can inspect it and get tracking out. So
right.
It came in. It's going out. Came in, going out, just like that.
Yep. I'm excited. Can't wait to see the B-roll. If there are no feet pics in the B-roll, I'll be really upset. Yeah. Please put Coastal Crypto stickers all over it. Done.
Do we have any more stickers left?
I have some in my backpack. They're small though.
Okay.
I
meant to.
I can draw some on it.
Yeah, draw.
No, you know what we need to do? We need to just go and get some White Claw boxes, and we'll just cut those out and tape them on it. And it'll be like,
even like get stickers of our feet.
Small is good. Can we do 1K NFTs for RPM feeds?
1K NFTs?
Damn. 100 ETH per NFT.
How about 100 ETH per toe?
Big
toes.
Damn,
and
dude.
This little piggy went to the market.
Dude, forget Bored Apes, man. RPM feet would go parabolic. Parabolic. Yeah. I don't even know.
That's funny.
I will keep this joke running forever.
10 ETH the total. Jesus, you guys are horrible.
That way, RPM can finally tell the insurance companies what they're worth. I get these puppies insured.
Those toes are glass.
That's funny.
RPM, if you should go to our Twitter, dude. We just posted our OnlyFans. We just started an OnlyFans. This little piggy NFT. Dude, this should basically be like a crypto collab. We should. Hey, here's the idea. This idea came from so and so. Here's the idea of the name came from Motor Sitter Miner. Like.
YouTuber feet pics across the way. You know,
dude,
the creme de la creme is
hot. Dude, it would be hot, dude.
15-year-old butler stands in the corner with drinks.
You are all banned, he says.
YouTube is gonna kick us off. Is this live stream even monetized? I don't think it's even monetized.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I did it. I saw it wasn't, and I did.
YouTube's gonna kick us off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh god.
Dude, Kaiser, did you send us some books? Like we got some in the mail the other day. Like what?
No, that was the mix up of the post box. That was not for us.
Oh shit!
It was the wrong box.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm like, what the
granted, it hit. It was weird because these books were for like sales and strategies and psychology on sales, but the books weren't for us. They were for somebody else's box.
Dude, if you guys want sales training, the only thing you need to look up and study is a guide called Sandler Sales Training. And it literally tells you like the basics and the right questions to ask. And the right question always to ask somebody that you're trying to sell is what happens next.
Or you can just go shadow a drug dealer because they're really good at
selling
shit.
They have narcotics.
Supply and demand. That's what it comes down to.
Right.
Has Brain sent you any copies of their PTC mining eco book? No, they have not.
Right.
And if it was, I'd use it as kindling to start my fireplace this winter.
Did LokoTech not answer any specific hard questions? They did, honestly. So that's the thing. So I was able to, at the event, I ended up showing up late. Well, I was that guy, right? I showed up late to the actual event. I kind of explained this earlier. But when we had questions answered to their ASIC dev, before he got off the phone, I had asked a question that he didn't really hear just because it was bad. I don't know. Like, I was far away from the laptop of where it was. And then he didn't really hear the question. So, and it really wasn't a question towards the ASIC dev anyways, because the question that I asked really had to do with, like, basically financial decisions. Christian, one of the team guys, one of the three that showed up from LokoTech, he had kind of taken me off to the side. Like, everybody was like, basically everybody else was fooling around with their hash bit, their little toy, and seeing if they could drill a hole through it or whatever. Me and Christian had gone off kind of to the side a little bit. And I asked him specific questions like, why did you choose the 12 nanometer chip versus doing the industry standard, which right now, like, say, the Bitmain L7 is like a 6 or 7 nanometer chip. And he basically came down to its finances, right? And he also explained to, like, the chip is rebuilt. Like, he basically reinvented the wheel. They reinvented the wheel in building this chip. Because the 12 nanometer chip, it's an old chip, man. You're talking like the L3 or even previous iterations of and this kind of chip. Like, it's
S17,
yeah, it's a larger chip compared to today's industry standards. So I was able to ask more detailed questions and trying to figure out, like, okay, what's really going on. And he did. And I tried to explain that to the guys too, right outside the venue as we were leaving to go to the restaurant. And that's also where I got the information of there's going to be 2 different iterations of the hash board, right? So there's a lot of different, like, I was able to answer more detailed questions, and I was able to ask more detailed questions, and I got, like, a more specific answer that really nobody else was really asking. Like, hobbyists, no fault to him, he was more focused on, like, well, can I overclock it? Using keyword things of, like, how can I get more hash out of this? Where I was trying to really figure out when I asked my questions, like, what are you guys, like, how are you building this? Like, what are you doing?
Where do you stand financially?
Where are you making this? Right? Well, then stand financially. I didn't really, the answer to the question came down to finances, but I didn't really wasn't asking where they were financially. They literally told us during their little presentation, like, we got 13 million in seed money, and literally they spent half of their bag on figuring this out. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying that hobbyist asked the wrong question. He asked the question, really what he's thinking. Like, he's all about his immersion setup and what he's been doing. And he realized that he put one of his machines in the immersion setup, and because it cooled down so dramatically, it started hashing better. He's just, his thought mentality was there. My thought mentality was, how are you building this, right? How are you getting so efficient on something that's just such older tech? And they went into that too, because
it's not that the tech is older. It's that the size is referring to an older chipset.
Yes.
The technology behind the chip is new. It's revamped. It's revitalized. It's whatever you want to say it. But the size is what everybody is focusing on, which is not what this whole meetup was trying to get away. Yes, it's a 12 nanometer chip, but the technology behind the 12 nanometer chip has been revamped. Has been, the silicon wafers behind it are new.
So
the way that they conveyed this is basically they're building chips to render AI. Like they're to do AI processing, right? Yeah, 12 nanometers. It's just the size. So the chips, what they're doing is they're building for all of this AI processing, which, you know, the chip should be doing. It can do script algorithm or it can do AI processing, but it can't do it all at the same time. That's just not possible. So when they build the chip, they're building it for AI processing. However, if the chip gets damaged or if it gets side binned, right, it's just not, the quality's not there. They will, how do they explain it? They said that 2 tubes basically are built within the chip. If one of the tubes get damaged, then it's basically set for script mining. So basically they're hedging their bet. They're focusing on the AI stuff because it's more cost appealing to build towards AI. But if the AI chip gets damaged, they then will just put it on a hash blade
instead of retooling the whole thing.
Exactly.
You know, they're cutting cost. Is, you know, top tier and mid tier or different iterations of different models where you have an S19J versus an S19. The chips are still the same. It's just how it's configured is slightly different. Is what they're doing is they're cutting, they're saving on their R&D by utilizing the same R&D for 2 separate products.
And you know, to answer your other question, so it's kind of going backwards in my mind. Shouldn't 7, 8 nanometers be more efficient than 12 nanometers in a sense? But I don't know. Yes. So I did ask them that too, because that kind of piggybacked off of my first question. I asked Christian, I'm like, okay, well, you know, let's say you do this pre-sale, right? And everything sells, things are jiving. Like, what happens next, essentially? Like, what are you guys going to then go to the 6 nanometer chip that would be like in the L7? Like, you know, Bitmain is coming with the L9, like their nanometer chip on the L9 is probably going to be, you know, that much more efficient, right? So
5 or whatever.
yeah, whatever it is. And he said, yes, we can. And then I asked him there, I was like, well, if you do that, what is the expectations efficiency wise from your first iteration of this to the next iteration, right? So I'm asking questions that would lead to, like, what's the future of LokoTech look like on a hash level if you were to jump down to, you know, the 6 or 7 nanometer chip? And he says, I mean, I expect at least double. And I even combated that with, like, well, I mean, if you already know that you built this to be super efficient from the get-go, like, wouldn't you expect a little bit more than double the hash? And he said, I mean, maybe, but we're all talking theoretical at that point.
Right. When heat dispersion is going to be key for a lot of these
Dude,
chips.
honestly, I love the fact that you joined this chat and you're like actually asking these different questions, because this is actually probing into going into more of the context that I had with Christian, more of the context I had with Ben, like at the dinner table, things like that. So, yeah, again, I see. It's just size. I mean, that's what she said, right? It's just size. That's what she said.
Well, when you're talking about size of these chips, it also comes down to heat disbursement of these ASICs and having them run more efficient. A hot chip is obviously going to be more inefficient than a larger chip. Look at the heat sinks on these hash boards that we've got. Even when you go from like an S19 or first generation S17 or first generation S19 to the heat blocks that you have on the S19Js. As chips get smaller, the heat distribution of these chips has to be more controlled. So having a 12 nanometer chip and the heat sink for that is going to be far more easier to control than a smaller chip when you have to have a giant aluminum heat sink to just.
Well, and that's the thing, that they're telling people that you don't need a heat sink.
Right.
There's like put it in a server case and let the fan push the air over the board. Do they talk about financials? Like, how are they going to use the pre-order money? Conspiracy being a corporation, couldn't they just pay back the investors, go bankrupt, and rug everybody? Could they? Yes. Did they talk about, paying back investors and going bankrupt? No, they did not talk about that. They did say that they were using the funds basically for production of the hash blade. However, they've already committed, like, at least when we were at the convention portion of it, right? The room where they did all the I don't know what do you mean, the little slideshow, right? I guess, or whatever. They kind of went over like, hey, we got 13 million in seed. We use half of that to like start production on the chip itself, including the wafer. So production wise, like they've already spent money on production. So it's not like this pre-order money basically is just paying production money back, so they can build the actual wafer for the hash blade. Yeah, I didn't get the vibe that either they're really good salespeople, right? Which I don't think so at all. Or
they're a ground up US based company, right?
Dude, here's the thing,
Not even US,
RPM, like, and I was saying this early in our stream, like this stream has gone on for like fucking forever. But either way, like, I know, right? At least, we're almost at 2.5 hours. Either way, what I was saying earlier before you joined is Ice River didn't do this, right? Ice River didn't invite you out to a little convention area to show off their shit, and then
whoever,
and let you mine on it to your pool and do your thing. Like they sent you a machine eventually, but that was after they were getting massive criticism, and basically saying that they weren't real, and you finally got something. And we know who you got your fucking machine through. Like let's be real, right? Like Ice River probably didn't really send you that machine. I mean, you could say whatever you want to say, but I firmly don't believe that that's what transpired there. LokoTech paid all of these YouTubers, including us, which we don't consider ourselves YouTube. I mean, John might. We're not.
We have aspirations.
Yeah, aspirations. Like it paid us to come out, and we came out to come out and enjoy ourselves and learn a little bit about them and their equipment. Like they're going the extra step. The vibe that I know. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying.
They include defeat picks.
Yeah, right. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying, like, hey, I know you got the message. Yeah. No, but LokoTech, like, dude, they paid for everybody to come out. That's full disclosure. They asked everybody, like, don't really say anything until this is over, right? And so now all the YouTubers, they went out, they did their thing, and they're saying everything. And, I was fortunate to get, like, just like that minute or two alone with one of the guys, Christian, one of their guys. And then I was also fortunate, while we're at dinner, kind of just talk to them. Maybe we can continue the conversation. And Ben was like, yeah, dude, let's talk. So the vibe I got from LokoTech was they are homegrown dudes like us who found an avenue to get seed money. That's the vibe I got. So, and
that's not
I'm
easy
sure,
to do.
yeah, and I'm sure at least you've seen, like, we've made comments. We did a video of like just the negativity we put with LokoTech and just some of the FUD. Like, we are naysayers of LokoTech from the initial get-go, right? Like I've made my words and peace with it, with what we've said to them or about them, or if this is even going to be real or not. We didn't see a hash blade, so I'm still kind of skeptical on that. But if we all get one, including you, right, and we get to test it and throw it, throw basically the wall at it.
So I'm gonna cut you off. Reading this text, this message from Panda, and this absolutely playing devil's advocate. And this is one of my first thoughts as well, because they made Mark and everybody else drill into the ASIC chips on these boards. Is there something pushing fake data for the readout for these USB miners. I would have loved to have, unfortunately, I know I couldn't have been there. I couldn't be there. But yeah, having some kind of software on or scraper to figure out whether this data was actually being truly perceived as they were seeing it, or if it was something being falsified. Like you get those, the fake micro SD cards are supposed to be 1 terabyte, but it's really only, telling you it's 1 terabyte and it's only 8 gigs.
Yeah.
That kind of bullshit. You take it at face value. You take the risk. It's kind of the industry that we're in right now. You take the people at face value for what they are. You talk one-to-one with them. Mark's a pretty good judge of character. He's been in the industry. He's been, having to sell people different things, and being a risk management for whatever it may be. You get a feel for people. You don't put that kind of effort into flying out a very specific group of people. You don't put the effort into saying, hey, look, we're doing this for you guys. It was interesting how they approached it. And that's what makes you kind of double think that whole process. Are they scamming? They falsifying the data? Or is it this really because it's very a close niche group of people? We can talk conspiracies all day long. I mean, I love it, but I'm curious to see what the future brings and future conversations with them, come to fruition. I was invited out.
Yeah, we know.
Didn't want to show your face, did you?
One thing I did question, because he basically said who he invited. One thing I did question, which I thought was very peculiar, and maybe I should have asked, honestly, I probably should have asked, is why Son of a Tech didn't get an invite. Because he didn't. Or at least they didn't say he did. And so that if anybody's going to be super analytical over anybody, it's obviously him, right? Son of a Tech will definitely be super analytical over everything when it comes to some type of basic. But then again, I know that Son of a Tech really hasn't covered LokoTech or any of this, so it's like
they might have done a keyword search and his name didn't come up.
Or Ben just reached out to everybody that was a naysayer, like gave them skepticism, which Son of a Tech hasn't done that. It's almost like it would have to be the most elaborate rug pull at this point. Too much high profile moments in the community at shows and such. Yeah, I mean, like it literally would have to be like the rug pull of all rug pulls. And the consumer gets rugged like Squirrel did with the pre-orders. Obelisk Miner with their Grin A6. Yeah. Another one I recall, which is like.
But you're talking about Grin. I mean, we're talking about a script miner with the cryptocurrency that's
did
been
Squirrel
around for
really
a while.
rug pull though? Like they made a product. Squirrel made a product. Like, did they really rug pull?
They made a product around a shit coin that is,
And Grin, you're talking about Grin.
We're talking about a script miner and an AI system. We're talking about a cryptocurrency that has been around not as long as Bitcoin, but for a long time.
Hey, Kaiser, he's no Vosk. No, dude. Vosk would shill fucking anything. So let's not like.
He's right down the road.
Yeah, whatever. He would shill whatever, right? Like it's not a thing. Like, no. Vosk is the wrong person to go to an event like this. Like if we want people that we trust to ask the right questions, Son of a Tech would have been the guy to be there. But the thing is I don't think Son of a Tech really has given criticism to this. I think
they had a good mix of people there. I mean, they asked us to come. We're more retail. They asked a couple of the other YouTubers because they're more subscriber based.
No, honestly,
and then they had a couple of YouTubers that were more analytical, that were more tech savvy than say other YouTubers would have been. So they had a good mix of people that showed up.
Goat's back. Damn, we've been on this live stream so long that Goat left and came back. All right. So I hope LokoTech doesn't do it, but still a possibility. Yeah, you kept saying that about Ice River too, dude. So, and like Ice River has been, is a real fruition or whatever, a real
Their
company.
products are just shit. I mean, it's a real company. Their products are just shit.
I don't want to say like all their products are shit, but like anything that has like a 3 in it is pretty bad. Do you guys think Bitmain will not just make the L9 cheap to crush network hash rate, beat them out? I mean, so that's another thing too. Like LokoTech kept saying that like they met with Ice River while they were in Dubai, and they were kind of like Ice River was giving them vibes that like they need to avoid supply chains that intersect with Bitmain. So they're like really nervous about Bitmain getting a hold of their technology. Hence one of the reasons why they made us destroy the chip. The vibe I got from that, so this is just me, right? The vibe that I got from that. Here's the thing. We already know it. So if Bitmain wants to crush their competition, they will. And the thing is that you guys are criticizing like all of this pre-order crap. Like this is Bitmain's playbook. Like Bitmain does like the S21. There are a few units. You out?
Yeah.
Right,
Bye, Chris.
Yeah. The thing is that like the S21, like there are a few units in the wild, right? So people can see the S21 working, but in reality, they're taking pre-orders to build the S21. Like, this is Bitmain's playbook. So Bitmain, like,
and then they delay shipping.
Yeah.
And they delay shipping.
And so LokoTech was all like, well, I think that Bitmain delayed the launch of the L9 because we're in the process of building our thing. And I'm like, no, Bitmain is going to launch the L9 when they feel it's ready to launch the L9. And if you look at previous history of any of the script miners that have been launched, it's always in a period of a bull market, and it's always typically around September. So the thing is that the L9, if it's coming this next September. And honestly, if they see LokoTech's product, will it smash? Like my expectations is way higher than anybody else has like tried to leak some information about the L9. Honestly, if you follow Moore's law, right? Google Moore's law, get a little educated. I'm sure you guys, you'll learn something if you actually go look it up. The L9 should literally be about 40 gigahash. Like that at like a current wattage of a Bitmain machine, which is around 3,000 watts, 3,200 watts. So if you think, he's got to open up a garage door or something.
You can leave the door open. Oh, you forgot your shirt?
No, like the L9, it will definitely destroy the network. So the L9 itself, like, all speculating aside, Bitmain's not threatened by LokoTech. That's the end of the story.
In my opinion, the L9's already been developed. They're holding on to them, or they haven't pushed production yet, but it's already done.
Yeah,
the R&D's already done.
Yeah,
it's already
the R&D,
there.
Yeah, like they know. They're like, all right, we're gonna get it ready. But again, they're not holding it because of LokoTech.
No, they're holding it because of the market.
Yeah, no, they're waiting. They want to sell the L9 for $25,000 again. That's what they want to do. Like they want to take advantage of the market, like they did with the L7.
But they're not going to do that when Doge is 7 cents and Litecoin's only 7.
No, they're going to wait for the bull run, dude. Right. Like, come on.
Ass backwards. Yeah.
Moore's law from Bitmain 7 nanometer chip to LokoTech. Wait, where did it go? To LokoTech 12 nanometer. Hell yeah. But that's the thing, dude. Like, you're focusing on the size of the chip when in reality they basically reinvented the wheel. Like they're building the chip differently, and the focus really is AI. I mean, Go was there. He should confirm this. Like they were more. I would say that they were more focused on AI, even though they have a bunch of crypto YouTubers there. Like the. Yeah, I don't know. You had to be there, bro.
What would it take for Bitmain to actually go bankrupt it would take a single phone call from Hong Kong government to say you're done. And that's it.
I don't even think it would be that because the government basically banned crypto and they moved to Malaysia.
Malaysia, yeah.
They moved to Malaysia for their headquarters. So what would it take for Bitmain to actually go bankrupt? Bitcoin 2000. That's what I think. Like Bitcoin slams down to 2,000 per unit. They can't produce machines efficient enough to capitalize on the market at 2K. Like, yeah. So basically a non-reality would have to put Bitmain out of business.
Silicon shortage, chip shortage.
They got around that. COVID with all the delay. They still found a way. We went from, the S19 XP to the J Pro Plus to the J Pro Plus minus up, left, right, down, center. Like, no, they found a way. Yeah, right. I'll buy them all at 10K. Right.
It's at the end of the day, it's not going to come down to how many chips are on a hash board or how efficient a chip can be. It's going to come down to firmware. It's going to come down to software.
Yeah, mismanagement would be the only other thing that could take Bitmain down. Which, I mean, they have their shit down a lock. Like I can't see that. And they manipulate the market like beyond any other. So I can only imagine. Yeah, there's just no way. Like Bitmain's here to stay, dude. It is what it is.
I either that or something's going to happen behind the scenes with a government entity.
You're right.
But
that's not going to happen either because that's just the money talk. That literally is the money talk, dude. And that's the thing too. You talk about AR will definitely be a bigger moneymaker for LokoTech. Yes, it would be. Bitmain also has some stuff going on AI wise through another company. So like Bitmain's already taking advantage of this hot chick basically that's in the room. I don't know. Like that to answer the question,
you get big enough though, and Uncle Sam's going to start watching no matter what country you're in.
Right.
So it's only a matter of time, and like you were saying, it's going to come down to money. How much is it going to cost to get Uncle Sam off your back? And then either that's going to break the bank, or it's not, and you're going to keep chugging along, and you're going to think it's going to be a hiccup. But we'll see when that day comes. I think that crypto's getting to that size where Uncle Sam's going to step in here and start watching. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Right. Thank you for the $5 sticker, super sticker.
You're a superstar.
Yeah, you're a superstar. I gotta piss again. Really.
Gotta do a fucking locker giveaway.
Oh, locker giveaway. All right, so go comment on the trick or treat video. Give me a locker number on the trick or treat video. Let me see what you got, and we'll do a locker giveaway. Bitmain gonna start buying up all the gentlemen's clubs, cash only business is the way to go. I'm all about it. Let's get some laundromats going or some mattress discounts. I feel short sitting in this chair. But let's. I'm all for the locker giveaway. Let's go for the trick or treat video. YouTube. All out of locker, men's room, girls' room, men's room 1 through I think 138, women's room 1 through 87. Let me know what you got. Let me know what you want. Probably should sign into YouTube so I can see my comments. My wife is telling me to come home now. I'm working on it. Let's do a locker giveaway. We haven't done one in a while. We've been doing the locker giveaways whenever Mark comes into town. I know I should be more active here on YouTube. We're doing the lives when he's in Arizona and I'm here. Just been a lot of work to get going, a lot of stuff that's been happening and going down. So been difficult. I do apologize. Content.
Hey, figure it out.
Yeah, I said we're gonna do the locker giveaway around the Halloween one. That was our latest short. So I'll pull that one and we'll do that.
13 people tuning in.
13.
Fucking people. That's crazy. Is RPM still on?
I think he's still there.
Is he?
RPM, you still here?
Are you still
Why
there?
is the floor and why is the floor sticky?
The floor's not sticky.
I hosed it down last
Is
week.
there urinals in the men's bathroom? Yes, we have 2. One's broken. We need to get like a snake or some shit in there. I don't know.
It flushes. It just over. If for some
Yeah,
reason the
overflows.
pipe behind it's cracked. I think it got frozen or something one winter because
I
it's
already
building.
put my number in. Pick a different number, dude. 30s, man. You already got that number. Yeah, still here. Dude, can you do us a solid, man, and share out the meter box post? Doing a giveaway of a KSO and an E9, not an E9 Pro, but an E9 2400 mega hash. You want to do a solid? Go on Twitter, find that, and share it out if you could. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to give him some B-roll of the flag flapping in the wind. The flag fapping in the wind.
It's a little flag.
Yeah, the flag fappening.
You're cut off, Mark. You are done.
I'm just getting started.
Copy that.
I do need more.
Here's the ice cup.
I'll get you some more.
I appreciate it. Facebook, YouTube. Looking for a good comment picker here. Let's see. I hate this stuff. Come on. Make things simple for us. YouTube comment picker. Thank you. Post a locker number, men's or women's or Halloween shot on. Hey, yes, TD, come on. TD's got it. TD's calling it out. We lost Chris. Chris, the moderator, had to leave, and our new hire. It's getting late for him. It's past his bedtime. It's past his curfew. He's got to get home. Random YouTube comment picker. Yes, I got it. Got it, Pellish. Let's see. Add comment, replies.
What are you doing?
Filter duplicate users.
Oh, duplicate.
Number of winners, 1.
We'll do a couple tonight. Why not?
5.
We're almost at 3 hours, so fuck it.
9.
I've been actually pretty light on my pours, dude. Like, I think I've gotten more soda than actual tequila. Pretty solid.
We're up to 10 comments here. What do we got? Come on. We only got 13, 12 people watching. I guess that's good enough. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen. Make up your mind.
God. Oh, Chris Murray's still watching?
Tristan, yeah, he's driving. You're supposed to be driving, Chris.
Yeah. Don't text and drive, bro.
We gotta share the.
It was definitely past Chris' bedtime for sure. Post a locker number, men's or women's, on the Halloween short. What did RPM say? You need that video. Yeah. Gotta get you that video in the morning. I'll take it.
Comment.
flag.
Men's, women's locker room. Men's 1 through 138. Women's 1 through 78.
No duplicates.
Duplicates.
Where you buy one? Where you buy one? Obviously not through us, motherfucker. Oh, my bad. The kids' YouTube stream, I forgot.
All right, Mark's done. All right, what do we got? What do we got?
Seth Hinkley, what did he say?
Locker 22, men's or women's locker room. 22. What do you got?
Hurry up! Hurry up and buy.
Seth, men's room or women's room? What do you want? What do you got? Sorry, wait.
Charlie. Should have just went through Hawk then. Oops. You're in the fucking corner.
Put myself in timeout.
Right. What, man?
All right, Hinkley, I'm going to choose for you.
Charlie Lynn's a good dude. So I'm glad you. Hey, I don't know if you knew this, but rumor has it Charlie Lynn's mom is Satoshi Nakamoto. I don't know if you've heard this or not. Rumor has it. I'm just saying. Stop going to the corner, dude.
All right, so calls the crypto.
See, even Goat heard that, dude. See, it's a rumor. There's always a little bit of truth behind rumors. Am I not right here or what?
I'm pulling up the stream so I can do no opens the locker.
Oh, go with your.
Yeah.
Damn, what was that like behind like 40 minutes or what?
No, not that far. I mean, it's a couple minutes behind. Hinkle. I'm going to say men's room 22.
Men's.
Men's.
There you go. Boom.
Okay.
Men's. He said it twice, dude. You didn't see it?
I'm slow.
You didn't host any machines less than 2K watts, right? No, yeah, we'll host machines. Yeah, no, we'll host. We have a few KS2s in the farm, so yeah, no, we will host them. Dude, we have a couple KS1s in the farm too. Like we don't have a problem hosting anything. The thing is, so to our current clients or like the OGs with us, like we don't have a problem hosting like one or twoers, right? Like what we have a problem with is like someone new coming with and they're like, hey man, I just want to host my one machine.
Like, dude, we already have a good book of clients. Like, we want to leave space for you guys and have space there available for your priority. So, like, having somebody come hit us up with one machine, we're not gonna. If they're not in the farm already, we're just gonna tell them no. Like, no, we're not gonna take it. Like, you need a group of machines in order for us to
Yeah, no, but I mean, yeah. Buying is like Ipolo minutes, and we're like, we don't like.
I mean, you guys keep going with these lower numbers.
Close.
I mean, we have a lot of lockers. 138 is the highest.
Like, hey,
But we want locker number 22.
You guys hear, John? We're doing a locker way giveaway, geek. Like, this is doing a locker giveaway. Is there anything in there? So all of our lockers, this is wildly inappropriate. All of our See, you need to tune in more often. We have all of these lockers. We put stuff in them. Womp, womp.
Womp womp. Sorry.
Oh, did you see? Hey, did you see the comments from Goat?
No.
You didn't.
What'd say?
He was like, "This is one. What the fuck is going on right now? This is wildly inappropriate." I swear to gosh, if you open that, and giant rubber face was in there, dude. We would.
Away. If there was a giant rubber fist in there, we would have gave it away. Dude, so every time we do a live, we do a locker giveaway. We ask people to comment on like a video or something like that. Tell us what locker number they want, what men's or women's room. Dude, we had this facility is nuts. All right. Like this used to be an old forge.
Oh, there's
And that
more
came-
locker rooms on the other side of the building.
Yeah, dude. There's a whole nother dude. This is crazy. Like, so there's locker rooms, there's a men's locker room, there's girls' locker rooms, like fully built out showers for people that were working in the forge, things like that. Like, dude, this facility is nuts. Like, but no, we're doing this. Basically, we have a game going on. We're asking people to contribute. So, Goat, if you want to send some merch, right? Send some stickers and shit like that. We'll throw them in a locker somewhere. We'll have some of our people,
Some of our people.
Yeah,
It's
some of
me.
yeah. No, I'm saying like the people that watch us. We'll have them. We'll comment, pick a locker, and then if they get your merch or they just get anything, whatever we have in there, we're gonna have a whole bunch more shit like going into these lockers here pretty soon.
All right, so let's do. Want to do one more?
Yeah.
So let's do.
Do the new advert.
What?
The new advert.
New advert.
Comment on that one.
No, it's private.
Oh, is it? Why is it private?
I don't know. Why did you do that?
I didn't do that.
Publish.
New advert.
All right. I just published a new short. Go find it and comment on it, and we'll do another giveaway.
It says new advert.
New advert. Here, I'll put the link in the description.
John is a bright tomato right now. Red is just a color, bro.
You guys suck. Copy. There you go. New YouTube video. Comment. Men's room.
Ooh, those prices are killer, dude. What the fuck just happened?
What happened?
That's why it was private, because the prices on there are fucking stupid.
Should I not make it private?
Well,
Too late now.
oh, yeah, it's too late. Gotta go, gents. Talk to you later. Yep. Say hello to those haters.
All right, give me men's room 1 through
Major MLM vibes. Just kidding.
1 through 138, and women's room 1 through I think 1 to 78. Let's see what you got, and we'll do another locker giveaway. Maybe somebody can actually win.
Right. This is when he came back from the corner. He couldn't fucking hold this contained. I can hit up Austin and send him some pictures of the M2 boards I have that are dismantled. Yeah, do that. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have read that out loud.
All right, let's see what we got. Let's do another locker giveaway. Five plus 9.
Customer brings in dead PSU. Already done.
All right, let's do another giveaway.
Are they already doing it?
They've already
Everybody-
commented.
oh,
Let's quick commenters. See what we got.
damn, bro. All set. Boys locker 122.
Finally, a triple-digit locker. All right, let me get this going here.
All right, last one, and then we got to peace out. It's almost bar time. You're probably actually already closed.
Trying to get me in trouble with the wife?
Hmm?
What?
Never. Is KDA ever going to go up in the price? Yes, during the bull run. What's been your recent hurdles in the past 1 to
2 months. Either your facility, your business operation,
dealing
with suppliers.
All right, we left. All right, let's go.
All right. I'll wait until Don gets back and we can answer that question.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun. What are you doing, dude? You're cutting out. You're cutting. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. What? Oh, nothing. Hold this down there.
Nothing. It was a Sharpie. Ken was here.
I promise you guys, there is.
John Pete's pick.
There you go.
I did it.
Ken is a jerk.
Ken is a jerk. I'm sorry.
Damn, you must have access points all over that place for such consistent connectivity in there.
Multiple networks, believe it or not. Not one network, a couple of networks.
Kind of giving me GoldenEye vibes. Oh, we should totally do like a fucking video like that. GoldenEye. Yeah, with holding a fucking GoldenEye, walking around.
That'd be great.
That would be. John shoe picks for OnlyFans. No, you only get OnlyFans on our OnlyFans. That's all you get.
All right.
Oh,
What do you got? You got a comment?
no, we had
question?
one question. Yeah, let go. So, what's been a recent hurdle the past 1 to 2 months? Either your facility, your business operations, or dealing with suppliers. What's a hurdle?
Well, I mean, the beginning of the conversation, beginning of this live stream, we talked about the shit supplier that we had recently with this S19 batch.
Yeah, that's not really a hurdle. We'll
Not-
get it. We'll
get
figure
over
that
it.
out.
I mean, it's a small bump in the road.
Yeah.
It's just shit. That's the what's
I think-
going on out there in
I
the
think
industry.
the biggest hurdle right now is just finding an efficient way to step down power. And when I say efficient, I mean basically like cost-effective way to step down power, because we are trying to do this 5 megawatt build out. We're also trying to make sure that we have the adequate, power of stepping down for our new client, Kadata Mining. So it's just like finding like those step downs in an efficient way. And it sounds like we have a good supplier now. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
But I think that has been a big hurdle. What's another hurdle? Dude, so
power consumption has been big. So we've never had with the PPAs, we have to consume a certain amount of power, and getting to that power threshold has been not a struggle, but has been a constant conversation that Mark and I have had. How can we get more clientele in here? The retail side of things help us bring in more customers for hosting. To get better rates for you guys, we have to get more power consumed through the grid, through our system. So that's always a constant conversation, not necessarily a hurdle, but it's a constant conversation that Mark and I are always having. Where can we pull more power? How can we get more people online? We need to get the clients that have the 50 machines, the 100 machines, the 1-2 machine guys, they're fine. We work with you, but we need to consume more power to get the rates down. And then once we have those clients inbound, we got to turn them on as soon as we possibly can. So it's a shipping and supply issue with getting transformers, step downs, PDUs, racks, everything up and running for them, for the new customers coming in. So it's a kind of cat and mouse game that we're constantly playing with the power consumption and hosting and kind of, going around in circles.
Which, I mean, I feel like we've gotten pretty good at it.
Yeah, we definitely work well under pressure. Under pressure. Sorry.
Would you host my Katy Light and my S9 for the time I would be there? I would consume the same power. So basically, you want to come do some work for us, and while you're here, you want us to host your Katy Light and your S9. Sure. Right. We have an outlet somewhere.
We got an outlet, yeah. We'll figure out something for you. Yeah, it's just not an issue. I mean, we may even have another S9 lying around and some extra.
Oh, we do.
Resistors. You can make yourself an S10.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So, but it's getting late. We just passed 3 hours with this live stream. I think this is one of the longer live streams that we've done
ever.
So I'm calling it. It's getting late. I got a bit of a drive home. So it's been fun. It's been great. Stop asking questions that I have to answer.
So we got fortunate. Like I need to knock on wood. The XMR X5. It's a good machine when it's running. And so that's the key, right? There's been a few of the YouTubers that have shown that maybe a board goes down or whatever, but the machine itself, just a normal Bitmain.
It'll be
machine.
nice when Foreman actually reads it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
So we have
we
have a couple in on the facility, and we have the IP registered in Foreman, our monitoring system. But what we did was we told Foreman that it was an X3, not an X5. So the hash rate, the power really isn't being calculated within Foreman. But I mean, that's the only hiccup I have coming from a hosting standpoint. It's an okay machine. But all right, no more questions. I'm out of here. I'm going home. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Ask the question. Ask the tough questions. We'll come up with a funny answer. Until next time, we appreciate you. Later.